The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports.
Thanks to our sponsors in today's game: Holman Auto Sales, National Exchange Bank and Trust, New Medical Center, Waupun Equipment Company, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. The Other Bar, Dentistry of Wisconsin, C. Bruxma Electric, American Family Insurance Agent Christine File, Ergo Bank, The Boathouse, Randolph Family Dental, Ace in the Hole, Randolph Health Services, Marshview Vet Clinic, and Roberts Brothers Painting.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
Good evening and welcome to Randolph High School. I'm Steve Witterhack. That's Randy Yarmby over there. Just so when you see us on the streets, you'd get their names right.
That's right.
Get those mixed up a lot. But we are here to bring you some Randolph Rocket football here tonight as they take on their rival. They've been rivals for decades and decades. My mom went to high school here and graduated in '59, and she said, Cambria was always their main rival back at that time. Still living today yet, and these teams are both sitting at 3-2 right now in the season. Randolph 2-1 in conference play, and Cambria just 1-2 in conference play. But expect a pretty good game here tonight, Randy.
That's what everybody tells me. I don't know a lot about Cambria, but we're understanding that, you can kind of throw out the records and everything when you're only going 5 miles down the road. And, there's a lot of pride between these two communities and a lot of pride between these two high school athletic teams.
Well, I know that they do share some classes. I think we had somebody at the volleyball match when they played at Cambria said that they share some agriculture classes, and I know they used to always do when the schools used to handle doing driver's ed and things like that. They shared that too, but very close communities, 5 miles apart, just up Highway P, and it should be a good rivalry game. You still got Jim Bilesma. I don't know how long he's been over at Cambria, Friesland High School, but man, he's just a legend over there, just the ancient mariner. Leading his team again, and he's always had some nice programs that he put out on the field, some state appearances, and again, just a very good coach and does well for the Cambria Friesland players over there.
Yeah, and I think Jim knows how to, coach to what his talent is each and every year. He's been around that long, and he's a guy that likes to run the ball more than anything, but if he has to throw it a little bit, they can do that as well, and he's willing to make adjustments.
Then you got Randolph's Tom Chase. Got him from Wyowega Fremont and Ripon College direction, but I think he's just does such a wonderful job coming over to Randolph. Has to travel a ways to get over here to coach these kids, but it shows his passion for the kids here and for the community over in Randolph, and he's really connected well and had some really nice seasons and doing pretty good with the team that they're putting out there. He's got some nice athletes that he can put out on the field, so I think both teams are very well coached, and it should be interesting to see what little things they do to try to get over the top and win this big ball game as far as rivals going at it. An important game in conference play.
Yeah, Tom Chase has done well since he got here, and he's, and you're right. It shows a commitment. I think the guy travels over an hour just to come to practice every, hour one way, hour back.
Yeah.
That takes a real commitment, a real love for the game to do that. And I think Randolph's very fortunate to have a guy like him.
Well, both teams played last week, and we'll talk about those games. We'll take a break right now, come back and talk about Randolph, talk about Cambria and their games from last week in just a few minutes as the Holman Auto Sales pregame show continues live from Randolph High School on RP Sports.
HolmanAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HolmanAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HolmanAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Holman family your first stop at HolmanAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Holman.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports. Visit Ace in the Hole in Randolph to experience a warm atmosphere for a round of golf. They have 2 true golf simulators. Or do you prefer another sport? Test your hitting skills with Rally Baseball. Also enjoy slapshot hockey, breakaway soccer, foot golf, disc golf, bowling, zombie dodgeball, or have a Wild West shootout. Ace in the Hole offers a controlled environment to enjoy your favorite sports all year round. Visit their website to set up a tee time at acegolfsims.com. That's acegolfsims.com. Or call Jeff at 608-516-6067.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezan, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
Welcome back to Randolph High School again. A big matchup tonight with the Randolph Rockets taking on the Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers. And for the Randolph Rockets last week, a lopsided second half in the game against Johnson Creek, which was a closely contested first half. Randolph was leading 24-20 at halftime of that game over at Johnson Creek, and they knew they were a pretty good team. But then the second half made things a little bit different. It was Johnson Creek scoring 14 points in the third quarter and 28 points in the fourth quarter in that game. Randolph just scoring 6 points in the third and 6 points in the fourth, and they end up getting blown out 62-36. So confusing second half, but I think Johnson Creek showing what they're really all about in that second half of that game against Randolph.
Yeah, and what some people told us here, I think maybe the game was a little closer, and it ended up that Johnson Creek able to, roll some points late in the game that really didn't matter. So I think Randolph, they come out of that. Maybe you learn from that, and you can compete with a quality team like Johnson.
Well, Randolph had some good performances. Nick Kutzma, he had 101 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, 2 receptions for 65 yards in the game. Also ran a 74-yard touchdown run in the game, so he had a nice game. Ben Paul, 91 yards for the Randolph Rockets, a touchdown, 15 tackles. He's a beast on the defensive side besides being the fullback for the football team, and he also had a long run of 76 yards in that ball game. Jacob Kyle, the other one of the wingbacks, had 51 yards and a touchdown in the game, and Ashton Fua, we see his name once in a while defensively and also offensively. He had 11 tackles in that game, just in second place in that category in the team. So Randolph racking up 242 yards, but Johnson Creek racked up 361 yards in that ball game and kind of took over in that second half and just grinding it out a little bit against Randolph. So a tough second half there, just like it was in that Berlin game early in the season when it was a close game until the second half, and then things kind of went down the drain after that. So hopefully Randolph learns from the great first half they had against Johnson Creek, and they can bring that out here against Cambria Friesland here today.
Yeah, you wonder if, maybe a little bit of it's fatigue, some things like that. You don't have a lot of kids in these small schools. A lot of kids are playing two ways or playing on special teams, and they get worn down a little bit, but it is what it is. And, every one of these smaller schools, they have that same situation where they need to play kids two ways. And, tonight I think the weather is about perfect. That should help. I mean, nobody's going to be dehydrated or worn down because of the humidity and the high heat.
No, that's nice. It's a nice fall-feeling day, even though it's the last full day of summer. But a good breeze coming in right in through our window here, right across the field from the far side, right across to us here. So I'll see if that has any impact. But mostly running teams that we have on the field for both teams, so that might not be a huge factor. Cambria Friesland with a big win last week, and we'll talk about that as the Home and Auto Sales pregame show continues live from Randolph High School on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun, to talk some football. It's back.
It's back. The weather doesn't seem like it's back yet, but we're there. So Sundays, Packer games, we've got Bloody Mary specials, we got wings, we got giveaways for the game. Come down and check that out with Andy and the crew. Saturdays, we've also got the buy one, get one half off appetizer deal. So if you're a college football nut, if Charter decides to get our games back on TV here, come down and check all that stuff out. And obviously some really great beer on tap. All of our Oktoberfests are in. It's a great time to be a beer drinker.
And, of course, coming up, the meat raffle returns in September.
We're going to start them up and hopefully get some interest again. Nobody's got, boats and camping to go do. So September 17th, we're going to start our meat raffle. Recipient to be determined. We'll let you guys know next week. But if you have any interest in being a part of our meat raffle, contact us here at the bar at 324-5505. Talk to myself or Andy, and we can get you on the schedule.
The Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. Go Bucky, go Pack, go.
Go, go, go.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
The Boathouse Pub and Eatery on the shores of Fox Lake serves lunch and supper with the best view of Fox Lake. Their menu gives you many delicious options like burgers, pizza, nachos, chicken, sandwiches, wraps, and so much more. The Boathouse has great specials Monday through Saturday, including all-you-can-eat chicken wings, all-you-can-eat spaghetti, burgers and fries, tacos, and of course their amazing fish fry. Bring your friends or make new ones at the Boathouse Pub and Eatery on Chief Kuno Trail, Fox Lake.
Summers in Wisconsin. One day it's 70 and sunny, the next day humid and 100. Stay one step ahead with All-Phase because your comfort is our priority. Hi, this is Bucky with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Columbia, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Our family-owned business is here for you in all seasons. We have over 25 years in the field. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
Steve Winterhack, Randy Armig again back here at Randolph. We got Jeff Sauer doing the video streaming, and we are set to bring you some Randolph Rocket football here tonight from Randolph High School. Like we mentioned before, great night to play some football, great rivalry night with Randolph taking on Cambria Friesland, coached by Jim Bilesma. And Cambria Friesland taking care of business against a team that we last saw Randolph play against, and that was Deerfield, and they blew them off the field 42-0 in that ball game. And Randolph gave up some points against that Deerfield team, but put up a lot of points themselves in that game. So a pretty convincing win for Cambria over Deerfield in their last game last week.
Yeah, all that tells me is we're looking forward to a good one here tonight, because I think both these teams are starting to play pretty well. Even though Randolph lost last week, I really feel it's going to be a great matchup.
Leading Cambria in that game, Carter Drews is kind of the workhorse out there. He's the quarterback. I don't know, they got a lot of guys that have some stats for quarterbacks when you look on their stats, but I remember when we saw them play last time, they had the quarterback along with the running back set up like right next to each other. You don't know where the snap was going between them. That was kind of their play, and added some confusion to the opposing teams. But Carter Drews had 129 yards rushing on 12 carries and a couple touchdowns in the ball game. He only threw the ball once. He was 1 of 3 for actually throwing the ball in the game. And then you had Xavier Dates, 2 carries for 52 yards, and Trevor Krieger, 16 carries for 79 yards, and Isaac DeYoung, 5 carries for 21 yards for the Cambria Friesland team. And they did give up 300, I should say only 84 yards that they gave up against Deerfield. So they really shut them down as far as the offense. And they had Deerfield had some success against Randolph when they played them 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they did. So again, it just leads me to feel like I'm looking forward to this one. I think we're going to have a great matchup here tonight, and a couple of staunch defenses.
And I know Jim Bilesma used to play in an old basketball team back when we were just kids in our 30s, and we called ourselves the Dinosaurs, and we were the older team. Everybody else is in their early 20s that we played against, but we played basketball together. But knowing Jim, he's got some stuff cooked up for this rivalry and things that maybe nobody's seen yet this year, and he's going to throw it at Randolph. And he's definitely knows what they've got. Randolph, Tom Chase is going to do the same thing. He's going to tear apart everything that he can see with Cambria and how they can approach it and win this ball game. So it should be a good chess match between a couple of very good coaches here at Randolph tonight.
Yeah, and the X factor is that 5 miles down the road we talked about. It was kind of funny because I saw a bunch of the Randolph girls here wearing player uniforms. Maybe they're friends, or maybe could be their boyfriend possibly, but just friends. And they're like knowing every Cambria kid that comes by every football. He's like, hey, Joe, hi, Bill, hi, Tim. They're just like, they know everybody. So, you want to be able to take this for a whole year and say we're the one that won this rivalry.
Yeah, they do compete together in track, too. That's one thing they do compete together in, and that is track for Cambria Friesland and for Randolph. I remember like Jory Bowalda made it to state a couple times for the shot put. And I remember the jerseys that had reflected that on there that they wore for track. So so many tie-ins with these communities. So many people know each other between the communities. But it still means a lot. They're friends until they come out on the football field, and then both of them want to win. So it's a little bragging rights that they'll have for the whole next year. So, again, I'm really looking forward to this game here tonight. Randolph, again, hosting the Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers. And we'll come back with take a look at the ball game a little bit more, and also the beginning of tonight's game here at Randolph High School in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezine, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
The Boathouse Pub and Eatery on the shores of Fox Lake serves lunch and supper with the best view of Fox Lake. Their menu gives you many delicious options like burgers, pizza, nachos, chicken, sandwiches, wraps, and so much more. The Boathouse has great specials Monday through Saturday, including all-you-can-eat chicken wings, all-you-can-eat spaghetti, burgers and fries, tacos, and of course their amazing fish fry. Bring your friends or make new ones at the Boathouse Pub and Eatery on Chief Kuno Trail, Fox Lake. Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports. Visit Ace in the Hole in Randolph to experience a warm atmosphere for a round of golf. They have 2 true golf simulators. Or do you prefer another sport? Test your hitting skills with Rally Baseball. Also enjoy slapshot hockey, breakaway soccer, foot golf, disc golf, bowling, zombie dodgeball, or have a Wild West shootout. Ace in the Hole offers a controlled environment to enjoy your favorite sports all year round. Visit their website to set up a tee time at acegolfsims.com. That's acegolfsims.com. Or call Jeff at 608-516-6067.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Hi, this is Bucky with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Wisconsin weather, it goes through the phases, like us. Whether you need a repair to your current system or an upgrade to a brand new one, we have you covered in all seasons and all phases. Ask about our Guardian maintenance plans to help keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year through. Call 920-763-2301. That's 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Okay, we are back at Randolph High School. Great rendition of the Star Spangled Banner, the national anthem. They just nailed it up here in the booth, and good way to get the game going on homecoming night here at Randolph High School.
Yeah, it always brings a little extra excitement into it. Sometimes coaches are worried it's a distraction so much, going on during the week and other activities are surrounding homecoming. But I think usually the players find a way to reach down and give a little extra just because it's homecoming and you want to be able to, especially if you're a senior, say, well, we won on our homecoming, and maybe talk about that at the bowling alley or something 10 or 15 years later.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because a lot of these people are going to know each other, almost lifetime friends that are from the different towns, and it'll always be a source of bragging rights. So, yeah, looking forward to this. Randolph in their blue jerseys and the unreadable numbers, and it's Cambria Friesland with their white jerseys on. You can see those really good with the dark red. Because they're red and black over there in their black pants, and we are just about ready to play some football here. Yeah, Randolph has kind of the four-headed monster. You got your quarterback with Carter Meredith that can take off running and does not mind doing that. And you got a pretty nice fullback back there with Ben Paul, and then a couple nice running backs with Jacob Kyle and Nicholas Kutzma as the wing backs back there. And you don't know where it's going. A lot of misdirection things, a lot of in motion and flipping out to somebody as they're coming around the other side. So they mix it up pretty good in Randolph, and Cambria has seen this, so it's nothing new that they haven't seen before.
That's right, and a lot of it, predicates on Carter Meredith. He does the reads, and he sees what the defense is doing and where they're coming down on the fullback or not. They give the fake, he keeps it, and he can keep it himself. He can pitch it. A lot of that's on the fly.
Just a few moments before the game starts here again. Pretty good crowd. Randy had mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, real nice crowd from both communities. I guess Randolph definitely the larger one, but Cambria Friesland filling up the far side. Not much bleachers over there, but
it's always rough when they have those bleachers in the small, especially the small towns, and they've got these bleachers that are like 5 seats high, and you really can't get a great view of the field at all.
Can barely see over the players when they stand on the
Right.
sideline. That's the big negative.
I remember going to a Badger game once way back in the day with Mom and Dad. Took us to a Badger football game, and we thought, man, we got front row seats. That's good seats. And the usher comes up. No, these aren't the greatest seats here because when the football team comes out here, you're going to barely be able to see the field. But that's the kind of the level. They're just barely above the fence, even on the top bleachers. So, but that they know that's the way it is, and I believe the bleachers are a little bigger over in Cambria. And I don't mind going to the old press box that they have there instead of taking that long stairway. I always call it the stairway to heaven that takes you up to the press box, a nice newer one. Jeff was all set up there the last time, I think. Weren't you, Jeff?
Right. Yes, I was.
And you came, I said, we're over here on the other side.
And I thought it was a condemned building over there.
It may be. That doesn't stop them. Randolph will receive the kickoff. This is about a 12-yard kickoff. Randolph better jump on it. Kind of popped in the air, and Randolph did. They got to it. Good job getting on top of the football, and Randolph will take over inside their own 40, right around the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Randolph Rockets.
Great starting field position, and not sure what that kick was about, if that was just a missed kick or if that was by design, trying to pop it up and maybe get down and cover it. But
yeah, it could be just that was how they're going to do their onside kick, is just flip it up there and see if they can hang up long enough for their guys to fight down there and get underneath it. Randolph will hand it up to Paul in the middle. He breaks a few tackles and gets himself right about to the 44-yard line or so, just shy of the 45. Maybe they'll give him the 45. He's going to pick up about 7, maybe 8 yards on the play, makes it a 2nd down and 2.
You're going to see Paul run mostly between the tackles, that fullback position. Pretty strong runner in the interior. False start.
So we know that Nicholas Kutzma has his T-shirt hanging way down, almost halfway down his thigh. So that's it's hard to see the jersey numbers, and it's been the same jerseys over the last 4 or 5 seasons that we've been covering Randolph football. So you got to pick out little things that are different about their uniform. And Kutzma with the long white socks and the T-shirt that's hanging way down, and he's always over on that left side, and over on the right side is Jacob Kyle over there, number 24. As long as he doesn't start replacing people. In motion again is Kutzma, and they're going to take it right up the middle and kind of fake that they're going to maybe get it with the guy in motion, but Ball's taken right up the middle.
Yeah, Meredith.
Yeah, Meredith
keeping it himself.
He's not afraid to do it, and he's got some pretty good moves out there, but he just faked it and headed right up the middle and got himself a nice gain. Ball sitting out the 48-yard line of Cambria, 1st and 10 for the Rockets.
Seems like some of these guys have been around forever, hasn't it? Carter, we've watched him on the basketball court since he was sophomore.
They're going to hand it right up the middle of Paul. He spins around, stays on his feet, and he's got himself about a 14-yard gain up to the 35-yard line. They kind of hit him at the 40, and he spun around and got himself an extra 5 yards at the end of it. But has some quick hitting plays there for Randolph so far, and a nice drive going just inside the 35-yard line of Cambria.
They had great field position to start the drive, and they want to finish this off, put points on. Right now, just playing a little smash mouth football. Here we come.
Got some in motion, and just going to take the ball up the middle. A little scrum going on inside the 35. Not much there. Maybe about a 2-yard gain on the play for the Randolph Rockets. And that was Ben Paul on the carry. So I'm just pretty much going by their positions. He's the fullback. They start replacing that position, then I'll really be in trouble, but going with that for now.
If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, navy blue jerseys, black numbers.
Yeah, doesn't go over real well. The ball handled by Jacob Kyle now. Looked like he's going to go on the left side, then he cut it up just a little left of center, gets it up inside the 30-yard line, up to about the 28-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down and about 3.5 yards to go now for the Randolph Rockets.
Give Jacob about 4 yards on that carry.
And in trouble. Maybe a great choice there by Carter Meredith. Flicks it over his shoulder. It ends up being a turnover. Kind of got hit, and that was broken up nicely by Cambria.
They might be saying that was a forward pass, I believe. I think
incomplete.
Randolph's going to catch a break here.
Oh.
Which it, yeah, I think that's what the officials are getting together and discussing, that he, even though it was kind of over his head toss, it would be, as long as it was going forward.
Yeah, down the field. Incomplete pass, wow.
That's probably a good call,
yeah,
actually.
Probably. I didn't even consider that because he just kind of panicked and threw it over. Not a great decision on that, but luckily for Carter that it at least had some kind of forward movement up the field. It'd be called an incomplete pass, but it is a 4th down now and almost 4 yards to go for Randolph, with the ball sitting at the 28-yard line of Cambria. Randolph setting up to run a play here. Receiver out left, receiver out right. And Meredith going around the left side, little pass off to the left side, and looks like they did get inside the 25-yard line to get that 1st down, if that's where they're marking them.
I think that's Nicholas Kutzma.
All right, a nice little slick play there. It was a nice short pass. I'd like to see more of that, using that pass almost as a run out to the left side, and found Kutzma over on the left side for a good enough gain to get that 1st down and pick up about 7 or 8 yards. And they're going to give the ball around the right side over to Kutzma again. In motion from the left to the right side, and he's got himself up maybe to the 20-yard line. Picks up about 3 yards on the play, makes it a 2nd down and 7 for the Rockets.
Statistically, Carter Meredith hurt himself. He's only 1 of 2 now in the passing game.
Yeah,
wasn't much of a forward pass on the toss over his head.
Kyle's going around the right side, setting up in the left side this time, and he's going to get himself up to right around the 16-yard line. He gets some more yards, and it's going to be a 3rd down and about 3 yards to go for a 1st down now for the Rockets.
Randolph, not anything to gain by punting. This is going to be, they're going to go for this on 3rd and 4th down if necessary. They're just going to keep trying to punch this thing forward.
Meredith's going to keep the ball and finds a little crease, gets it maybe right up to the 10-yard line. That'll be a 1st down for Randolph. 1st and 10 might be a 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. And it is. They're just bringing the down marker there. So it's a 1st down and goal, ball right at the 10-yard line of Cambria. Again, nice job there by Carter Meredith, hanging on to it and being a little elusive out there to pick up the 1st down and more.
That's about as far away as you can be without being able to get a 1st down. He's on the 9 7/8 yard line, I would say.
Kyle in motion. They're just going to hand the ball right up the middle and just pounding it in the end zone. Looks like Ben Paul, maybe the fullback on the carry from 10 yards out. And Randolph is the first to draw blood here in this rivalry game. Homecoming night at Randolph High School. 10-yard touchdown run from Ben Paul into the end zone. Randolph leads 6-0 with 7:34 left here in the first quarter.
They stay with what they've been doing. You're going to expect Randolph to go for the 2-point conversion, which they are setting up for.
And Meredith is going to try to cut it out to the right and gets hit a few times and makes it just in over the goal line. Wasn't easy. Couple players on him, but he does get it across the goal line. Randolph now leading 8-0 with 7:34 left, back in just 1 minute with more Randolph Rocket football after this on Radio Plus.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Okay, we are back with 7:34 left in the first quarter. A 10-yard touchdown run from Ben Paul. Carter Meredith takes it in for the 2-point conversion. 8-0 Randolph on their first drive of the ball game. So Cambria is going to get it for the first time, and good to see exactly the offense that they are running. I kind of plan on seeing what we've kind of seen in the past. Last game where they had a kind of almost like two quarterbacks there. You didn't know who was going to go to. Whoever got it took the ball and ran it.
You talked a lot about Cambria's staunch defense last week, right there. Randolph playing a little muscle football.
Yeah, just pounding it up.
Pounding it for the most part. A couple of counters in the act.
Low squib kick up the field. That's going to get past the guys returning, and the ball now in the hands of a Cambria Friesland. Nice tackle along that sideline right by the 25 or 26-yard line. Good job on the coverage team for the Randolph Rockets, and Cambria will get it. It's like maybe right at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Hilltoppers.
That's Ashton Fua on that hit.
He's come up big. He had 11 tackles last week, and lighting it up. Ben Paul led everybody with tackles of 15 last week, but he was right up there, and he has been. He'll give you a little help on offense, and then he gives you a lot of help on defense. So here we go for Cambria, and it's taken kind of right up the middle, just a little keeper up the middle, and they're going to pick up maybe 2 yards up to about the 27-yard line.
Nothing better than Friday Night Lights.
Yeah,
just amazing how communities rally around their teams, and especially a homecoming week. A lot of people come home from college. Just so much fun.
Yeah, nice fall feeling like night now with things cooling off. Nice little breeze, comfortable. I just wore a nice little light jacket. It's comfortable to watch a game. Going to take the ball right up the middle again, breaking some tackles and getting some yards. Again, on that carry is number 14, Trevor Krieger, with the carry on that one. He just pretty much said, I'm going to follow my linemen. They might have a little more size in their interior line than what Randolph has, and just followed those guys and busted through and got a first down for Cambria with the ball now sitting at the 36-yard line of the Hilltoppers.
And Trevor Krieger, senior, 180 pounds. Pretty solid built kid.
Really closed in little formation that they have, and this time they're going to hand it off over to Isaac DeYoung. And looks like he's going to pick up maybe 2 more yards up to, we'll see where they mark him down, but 1 or maybe 2 yards on that carry up to the 38-yard line. Some quick little handoffs and just pretty much north-south football. No dancing along right to the end and trying to get around the corner or something. Just lower their head and take it right up the middle.
Yeah, you're hoping to get 3 or 4 yards on each carry and keep the chains moving. And not the only team that plays that style of football. Randolph's got to buckle down, and linebackers have to step up a half a step and fill those gaps.
And going around the left side with it is Trevor Krieger, and picks up maybe about 4 yards or so on the play, up to about the 42-yard line. 3rd down and about 4 yards to go for Cambria. And it's funny, when you do see the running back, see the quarterback, they both have their hands out. You don't know who's going to get that snap, so that adds that bit of confusion with the defense. Who's going to get this ball?
He's a little tougher on the long snapper, your center there.
Yeah.
Going to snap at an angle. I guess you work on that, but
that's an added degree of difficulty. Just being a center, it's hard enough to get back to those guys that are in the shotgun, but they got 2 guys back there. Just one with his hands up this time. And going to hand it off, snap it, I should say, right to Krieger again. And he's got himself right up to the goal line. Maybe barely got the 1st down. Got it right about the 47-yard line. And is a 1st down for the Hilltoppers. Just pounding away here on this drive by the Hilltoppers. Something we've seen over the years. We've covered them going into the playoffs, into a 2nd and 3rd level. We've covered them over at Hilbert, and pretty much the kind of ball that they play. Just some good smash mouth football.
Yeah, covered them at home, I think, and then up in the aforementioned creepy press box.
Yeah, the condemned building.
Jeff's favorite place to be.
Because there is no stairway. You got to climb a ladder. It's a whole.
Clean the bird poop off the shelves.
Yeah. Nice job by Randolph all over that one, and finally taking Krieger back. Nice job there by the Rockets. Initial drive there that stopped the quarterback in the backfield, and you're going to lose a little bit on this, maybe 1.5 yards, and the ball just inside the 46-yard line. 2nd down and about 11 yards to go now for the Hilltoppers. Nice penetration, that initial penetration. Then the rest of the Randolph guys came in to finish it.
Yeah. And once again, I apologize. We'd like to give you names more, for especially people that are vested in this team here, of who's making those plays for Randolph, but it's so hard to see their uniform numbers.
I'll bring my car over to the car wash if they want to raise money that way. Oh, they're looking way down the field, and that is complete. Nice job. Nice way to adjust his route out there. It's Carson Bermania, their leading receiver, and he had a couple defenders on it, but it was kind of underthrown a little bit off to the right. Defenders looking at Carson. Carson made the adjustments he needed and went back and got the football, and a nice gain all the way down to the 26-yard line of the Rockets.
Just a good offensive play. As you said, quality coverage. Just got to find the ball and go make a play on it. But credit Cambria for the nice completion.
Yeah, great job by Bermania. I know we've called his name a few times during basketball season and over there. So it's a good job adjusting to that one. This time Drews is going to hang on to it, still on his feet, yet dragging some Randolph players with him. And a flag toward the end of that with the back official. I saw the initial, one of the officials kind of pointing towards the Cambria way. I don't know if that's kind of a precursor to who the penalty is against, but nice run there by Drews.
Face mask Randolph.
Ooh, it's a penalty on Randolph. Carter Drews with a nice carry, and he actually was dragging a Randolph player around his leg up the field for a few yards. So after having a nice 10-yard run, they're going to add some on the end of it, and the ball sitting just outside the 10-yard line. Probably sometimes they kind of inch that up there right to the 10, so it makes it a little cleaner. But now they can get a 1st down, but that would be almost on the goal line. So 1st and 10, ball just outside the 10-yard line for Cambria. Drews gets it. He's just going to take it right up the middle again and just follow those big linemen in the middle. And it looks like he's got the ball inside the 5, maybe up to the 40-yard line, a 6-yard carry. for their quarterback, Carter Drews, who's got some Waupun ties.
He does.
With him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we're from is Dad Derek. You just talk to him, see him once in a while, do some banking over at Fox Valley Savings, where he's at.
Yeah. Great guy. Nice to talk to. Usually when I go into the bank, he's got to pull me over and talk a little sports for about 5 or 6 minutes.
Okay, second down. And about 3.5 yards to go now for Cambria inside the 5-yard line of Randolph. Oh, a couple of Randolph players jump off sides, and that's going to put that ball just a little bit closer to the goal line. A little hard count there from Drews, and drew a couple of the Randolph players off sides.
Yeah, half the distance. We're going to make it, probably 2.5 yards for a first down.
Yeah, ball sitting right at the 2-yard line. So second down, about 1.5 yards to go. Sitting at the Randolph 2-yard line. That closed formation that they run, and just take it around the right side, and a nice carry into the end zone is Trevor Krieger from 2 yards out. And Cambria does the same thing as a little more methodical drive up the field, but still same result. Touchdown at the end of it with 1:27 left here in the first quarter.
Both teams, similar offensively. Although they did have the one nice pass play was Cambria, but otherwise both teams keeping the ball on the ground for the majority of their opportunities.
And Cambria also going for a 2-point conversion, trying to tie this ball game up. Krieger just lowers his head and heads up the middle and stopped up for a little bit, but then stays on his feet and takes it in the end zone. We are tied at 8 apiece. The rivalry game is on with 1:27 left in the first quarter. Back in a minute with more exciting action here at Randolph High School on RP Sports.
Gearing up for a great week here at the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. Andy with us here. Andy, wishing everyone to stop on by this week, right?
Yeah, we got something going on for everybody just about every day of the week. We got daily specials going on. You'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out of the kitchen for her daily special, but you can pretty much count on hot beef, turkey, or pork with mashed potatoes and gravy. That's pretty much a staple, but you'll have to stop in and see what else she's got rolling.
Taking a peek at the taps here, Andy, got Oktoberfest on tap. It's that time of the year.
We are rolling Oktoberfest. I think we're barrel number 6 now. We've been rolling out different companies through. Right now I have Potosi on, I have Eyinger on, straight out of Germany, by the way. We try and keep everything local. Most of the stuff you find here is from Wisconsin, most of it.
You take a peek here at your sports headquarters, watching all our favorite sports teams.
Well, we have enough spirits and beer here to get you through watching the Badgers and Packers as of lately. But yes, we have the Badgers on Saturday, of course. They'll be on. And Packers Sunday, of course. And the Brewers, of course, are gearing to the playoffs. And that, of course, you can find here as well.
Andy.
Okay, we are back at Randolph High School. They receive the kick and take it up to about the 36-yard line. Nice job, one of the up-covered guys for Randolph.
Fua again.
Yeah, he's a guy that you got to be aware of. If he gets the ball offensively, he can make some things happen offensively. He's definitely helped out in that category, but call his name a lot for tackles too. So with 1:21 left in the first quarter of action here at Randolph, we are tied at 8 apiece.
Almost the same starting field position as the last drive.
Yeah, that's about where they started, yeah. Goes Meredith's going to keep it, go around the left side, and he's taken down just shy of the 40-yard line. Nice tackle there by Cambria. Pickup of about 3 makes it a 2nd down and 7 for the Rockets. I'm sending another play in the ball game. Jacob Smeedema brings that play in for the Rockets. Second down and 7 now for Randolph. And this time they're going to hand it off to Paul, but he's going to get about a yard on the play, maybe up to the 39-yard line. And nice job up front for the Cambria Friesland. The defense, Callan Drews in on that tackle. A couple of his buddies there on the team, but that's one number that kind of stuck out. Also, Isaac DeYoung, I think, was in on that, got up off from that little pile, but they did a good job keeping Paul just to a yard in the play.
There's another name that seems like they've been in Cambria for forever. DeYoung.
Meredith looking down the field. He's got a receiver open, about a step past the defender and some size on the defender, trying to find Nicholas Miedema down that left sideline, but just overshot him a little bit. Fourth down, see what Randolph does. 4th down and 5 now with the ball sitting at the 41-yard line, and looks like they're getting ready to punt the ball away. Going back to receive for Cambria is Trevor Krieger. Ben Paul is set up to punt now for the Randolph Rockets. Paul, little end-over-end kick that lands at about the 33. Good job by Krieger to catch it and stop it from going back. Reversing his direction now is Krieger, looking for some blocking around that side. Crosses the 30 and a nice textbook tackle to end that.
I say Ben Paul, that was. That's a quarter, I believe, Steve.
Actually, that was, looks like Fua. It was 20,
that's what I thought,
it was Fua on that tackle. But that is the end of the first quarter. Nice tackle there again by Fua, Ashton Fua. And we're going to go to the second quarter, tied up at 8 apiece. And Cambria will have the ball, a first down, when we come back on RP Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net. The Boathouse Pub and Eatery on the shores of Fox Lake serves lunch and supper with the best view of Fox Lake. Their menu gives you many delicious options like burgers, pizza, nachos, chicken, sandwiches, wraps, and so much more. The Boathouse has great specials Monday through Saturday, including all-you-can-eat chicken wings, all-you-can-eat spaghetti, burgers and fries, tacos, and of course their amazing fish fry. Bring your friends or make new ones at the Boathouse Pub and Eatery on Chief Kuno Trail, Fox Lake. Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports.
Welcome back to the second quarter of action at a Randolph High School homecoming night. I guess they got some ceremony going on and get to meet the homecoming court. Had halftime today, but 8-8 after one quarter of play. Cambria has a defensive stop against Randolph. They get the ball back and first down play nets them about 2 yards in the play up to about the 37. Make it a second down and 8.
12 on the tackle.
So again, second and 8, ball at the 37-yard line of Cambria. Big tall receiver out to the left with Carson Bermani over there. They're just going to take it and put your head down and rush right up the field. Trevor Krieger has been getting the bulk of the carry so far. He's going to take it past the 40 up to about the 42-yard line.
As we mentioned, Krieger, solid guy, 5'8", $180. Got some pretty good pins underneath him. He can move a pile a little bit by himself. And along with the big lineman up front doing a job. We got 290 up front, 240. Braden Bussey, Ivan Leja.
Long two now for Cambria. Third down and a little over 2 yards to go. And, what a hit, but good fight there by Krieger, but he had that initial hit. I don't know who got him first, but man, he violent hit, and then the rest of the Randolph, a couple other guys came in to prevent Krieger from crossing the first down marker, and they come up a little bit short, about the fourth and a few feet to go for a first down.
I think it was Jonathan Elva on the play, but he loosened his helmet in the action. Had to come off the field here to get some repairs done.
So fourth and short. They're still on the Cambria side of the field, and got a stoppage of play and maybe a timeout on the field. We'll be back in just 1 minute with more Randolph Rocket football after this on RP Sports.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and
We go a fourth down and short now for Cambria, sitting at the 43-yard line. Just a few feet to go. They're just going to lower their heads and rush forward and easily get the first down and a few more yards besides that. Again, just taking it right up the gut again. Ball sitting now at just past the 47-yard line.
That is the epitome of power football. You know, you go into the shotgun, but you're still putting a couple of fullbacks in front of the quarterback. They're so far up to the line. They're almost linemen. You know, there's no option for them to ever carry the football where they are. Look at that tight formation. Holy
that's what they've been running. It's just a very tight formation. Yeah, now it's like Krieger's going to take it around the right side, and he's got himself first down. Gets just past the first down marker up to about the 41-yard line of Randolph. That's a nice carry of about 11 or 12 yards for Krieger, racking up the carries and racking up the yards in the ball game. And it's just power football, and then you finally just kind of mix it up a little bit, take one around the outside because you're trying to stuff up all the holes along the line, and they get a nice little carry for 12 yards on that carry by Krieger.
Yeah, and they pull number 73, Braden Bussey, to lead the way around the outside. He pulls all 290 pounds of him leading the way. The junior can move a few people.
Sitting just outside the 41-yard line of Randolph. This time Drews is going to take it up the middle, and not rocket science what they're doing right now. They're just saying that I think we've got a better line. We're going to push you guys back, and that's what's been happening. Ball taken up to right around the 37-yard line. Picks up almost 5 yards on the play. Second down and a long 5 now for the Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers.
Hilltoppers, they run outside tackle just enough to keep you a little bit honest.
Yeah,
but,
you throw that in there once in a while.
The main game plan is definitely between the tackles, maybe between the guards.
Randolph's line, defensive line, is going to have to, buck up a little bit because that's definitely what they're going to be seeing a steady diet of this the entire night till they can stop it. Ball taken maybe up to the 35-yard line on that carry.
Jacob Kyle along with others.
Yeah, DeYoung on that carry. So steady diet of Trevor Krieger, but they put that in the hands of Isaac DeYoung on that carry. It makes it a third down and a long 3 now for the Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers. The clock just keeps on moving, kind of zipping through the second quarter with nothing happening yet except for Cambria's had the ball the whole time, and just a systematic 4 or 5 yards at a time drive. And then one 12-yard carry in there too. Ball sitting at the 35-yard line of Randolph. Third down and 3 now for Cambria. We give to Trevor Krieger again. Goes right of center this time.
It's going to be very close to a first down.
So they flipped over the 4 on there, and we'll see where they're going to set it down here. And looks like it's going to be a 4th down, and again another a foot or 2 to go. Again, that's what they had a few downs ago. The same thing, a 4th down and a few feet, and then they got a lot more than they even needed to get that 1st down.
Cambria will almost tell the defense here we come.
Yeah.
Come and be in that 1 or 2 gap.
And Drews is going to get it, and he just kind of rides on the backs of his lineman right in front of him and then lunges forward at the end of it, and he gets it inside the 30-yard line up to the 28-yard line, and very simple stuff. Again, it was great running there by Drews. Just trusted his lineman and just had his hand on, I think, one of the linemen's back, and just then at the end of it, he lunged forward and got himself a nice carry for a 1st down for Cambria.
Hilltoppers, they must do a lot of sled work. Those big guys up front pushing those sleds around, just move them back 5 yards at a time. That's all you ask of them.
Well, sitting right around the 28-yard line, just inside the 28 of Randolph. Oh, ball kind of loose for a second, and got a flag as looks like Drews has it still on his feet, crossing the 15-yard line. He's going to go into the end zone from 28 yards out, but I think this one might be possibly coming back. The lead field judge out there called something, and see what they...
holding.
Holding on Cambria. So Drews breaking tackles all along the way and got himself into the end zone, but you could tell his team was not celebrating a whole lot as he got in the end zone. So holding on Cambria will bring the ball back after a nice hard run there by Carter Drews.
2 flags on the play. A couple of the officials saw it, so makes you wonder if maybe some of the Randolph defense didn't just kind of quit on the play knowing it was going to go back.
So it makes a 1st down and 20 yards to go. The ball sitting at the 37-yard line.
Have not been a lot of flags in this game. Pretty clean by both teams.
It's been moving right along. We're under 6 minutes left in the first half. 8-8 the score here. Randolph hosting the Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers. And here goes Drews around the right side. He's going to hang on to it instead of pitching it out to Trevor Krieger, and they pick up another maybe about 10 yards in the play, maybe 11 yards on the play. Nice job by Drews. Just saw that he had the blocking out there. He had the room over there to run, tucked it in, and went around the corner and got himself now up to about the just outside the 27-yard line. It's going to be a 2nd down and 10 yards to go now for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, that's a good answer right there. Come back and get yourself 10 or 11 yards back on 1st down and make it reasonable.
Yeah, Randolph just kind of scratching their heads on how can we stop this, because they're just taking it at us, and we just can't stop them from getting 2, 3, 4 yards on a carry. And we got a whistle blowing before the play takes off here, and maybe a timeout taken by the Randolph Rockets. Back in a minute with more Rocket football on RP Sports.
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports. Visit Ace in the Hole in Randolph to experience a warm atmosphere for a round of golf. They have 2 true golf simulators. Or do you prefer another sport? Test your hitting skills with Rally Baseball. Also enjoy slapshot hockey, breakaway soccer, foot golf, disc golf, bowling, zombie dodgeball, or have a Wild West shootout. Ace in the Hole offers a controlled environment to enjoy your favorite sports all year round. Visit their website to set up a tee time at acegolfsims.com. That's acegolfsims.com. Or call Jeff at 608-516-6067.
Okay, Randolph, just before Cambria had that play off and running, Randolph calls a timeout. Come back with 2nd down and 10. Ball sitting at the 27-yard line of Randolph. 8-8 ball game, but Cambria just pounding the ball up the field. A little setback with that holding call. This time Krieger gets it, and he'll just kind of slip in around the right side and take it up inside right around the 25-yard line. Picks himself up maybe another 3, almost 4 yards in the play, makes it a 3rd down and a long 6 to go yet for the Rockets.
You would have to think the Hilltoppers will go for it here. Use this both downs if necessary. Not much to gain by a punt.
Randolph can run a couple good defensive stops here. Krieger gets it this time going to the left and pitches it out last second over to Drews. Let me pick up a few yards on the play, maybe getting up to about the 23-yard line, not quite the 23. So he's going to make it a 4th down and about 5 yards to go. So see what play Cambria has here in this 4th down and 5. Sitting at the Randolph 24-yard line.
Yeah, trying to keep the Rocket defense a little more honest. Ran an option. Not much success. They're just better off banging it up the middle. Getting those one hole, 2 hole.
Yeah, Randolph ready for that one and stopped it up. I thought it looked like a pretty good play when they kind of pitched it out there, but Randolph had the extra guys covering the Drews coming around the left side. Ball's taken by Drews on the right side. He cuts it up and it's wrapped up, but it looks like he's going to get himself a 1st down now for Cambria. Nice job. He runs strong out there. He's a nice, strong runner. He had a guy around his waist, and he just kept on heading up the field. So a nice, strong run there by Drews, and a 1st down for Cambria. Ball sitting right around the 17-yard line of Randolph. First and 10. And Randolph with some opportunities to stop him on 4th down plays. A couple of them were just like 2 feet they needed, but that one was a 5-yard run that you needed, and Drews got that and a little bit more. This time Krieger's going to take it right behind center and get himself a short run, maybe up to the 15-yard line. A 2-yard gain makes it a 2nd down and 8 yards to go for the Hilltoppers. Yeah, if you do the math, I guess you can get 3 yards every time you carry it. You're just going to keep on going down the field.
Yeah, if you go for it on 4th down, you're certainly going to be able to get the job done. But yeah, you wonder if some of the philosophy by Coach Bilesma is not just to wear a team down too. You get those guys just banging at you and banging at you play after play after play up the middle, and
it just gets in your head, and it just starts your will to thinking you have an ability to stop them. They just keep on pushing you and winning that battle on the line right now. Going to pitch it around the left side inside the 10-yard line, and going down is Trevor Krieger. And he goes down right around the 5-yard line. So it'll be a 1st and goal with the ball sitting at the Randolph 5-yard line.
Not sure how you prepare for a team like this. I mean, you're going to watch film. You're going to say, okay, this is what they do, and we have to be ready for, potential outside runs here and there. But otherwise, I mean, you just have to encourage your team to suck it up, and really, again, it's really about man on man up front more than anything.
And I've never seen another team, do this before. So it's we just saw it last year when we saw Cambria play, and the ball taken around the left side up to close to the 1-yard line. And Drews on the carry. Now it's going to be a 2nd down and goal. The ball sitting maybe just outside the 1-yard line, possibly 2-yard line, it looks like now. That's where they put the ball down.
Yeah, you really forced as a defense to put maybe eight guys in the box. You got to step. Your linebackers have to step up, and then you're going to have to count on your corners and safeties to make tackles on the outside edges if they do go wide. But you really need your linebackers to step up and start hitting gaps. Another jump.
Randolph's going to jump over on the left side of their line, and that's going to make it a 2nd down and 1 yard to go. 2nd and goal.
You have to credit the Hilltoppers. I mean, very disciplined on the offensive line, and wanting to be a running team like that and keep pushing. Those guys want to fire off the ball, and then they go to the hard count.
We're down to 47 seconds left, so a timeout taken by Randolph. Back after this on RP Sports.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let our family take care of yours. We offer American Standard and Coleman furnaces and air conditioners that come with a 15-year parts and a 10-year labor warranty. Schedule us to come out and make sure your furnace, AC, or geothermal units are running at peak efficiency. Serving Fond du Lac, Dodge, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Call 920-763-2301. That's 920-763-2301.
Okay, we are back. Ball snapped in the hands of Trevor Krieger. Follows his line again, and he is in the end zone with a 1-yard touchdown run after that timeout with 43 seconds left. And what an unbelievable, the way they handled the clock this quarter. They had it the whole quarter. Randolph never had the ball offensively this quarter. It was first down and about the ball way down about 60, 65 yards out for Cambria, and they just marched up the field a few yards at a time. Got pushed back just on that one holding penalty, but they get a touchdown after having the ball the entire second quarter with 43 seconds left, and they put it in the end zone. Touchdown for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, even I can do that math. 11 minutes and 17 seconds on that drive.
Going for the two-point conversion, and they did not get it. So good job, Randolph, when they had to keep them from scoring 2 points, but Randolph trailing 14-8 with 43 seconds left. Back after this on RP Sports.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Markesan, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Markesan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Markesan and Fox Lake.
Impressive 11-minute and 13-second drive by Jim Bilesma's Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers. They punched it in the end zone with a 1-yard run from Trevor Krieger. Great job defensively for Randolph, though, keeping them out of the end zone on the 2-point conversion. It is now 14-8 in favor of the visiting Hilltoppers.
As Jeff pointed out during the break, the Hilltoppers will receive the kick to start the second half, so Randolph's got to do a little work.
It's taken by Fua at about the 27-yard line. He cuts up and still on his feet and falls forward over the 45-yard line. Nice job taking it and taking it right up the field right away by Ashton Fua for the Randolph Rockets.
Not much time here, but I would think Randolph would try and maybe come up with one of their special plays they work on in these kind of situations here, making a couple of big plays and see if they can answer. You'd feel pretty good about yourself if you could score with 35 seconds left.
Well, Joe's past the 45-yard line of Randolph. Cuts me in motion. He gets the ball around that right side. Got some guys ahead of him and still finally gets knocked out of bounds inside the 40. Down to 28 seconds left. Job getting Nicholas Kutzma coming around that right side at a nice full run. And like Randy said, he had some nice blocking ahead of him to get a few extra yards on that.
Yeah, one of those guys was Jonathan Elva, the senior, 5'8", 218, leading the way.
Clock stops at 28 and a half seconds left in the half. That's been motion again, and this time he's taking it around the left side. Looks like it's going to be a hold on Randolph. You can see it just ahead of Kutzma. Defender was actually towards the where the runner was going and getting held back by the offense and the blocking of Randolph, and that's going to set Randolph back. Take a look at that right now.
And that doesn't kill you, I guess. You know, it is what it is, but you still need a huge play or a couple of big plays here.
Down to 22.3 seconds left. Yeah, what a second half this is going to be between these two teams. Randolph is definitely going to have to do a little soul searching and see if they can start stopping Cambria on their drives. Randolph's got to score when they get their opportunities too, when they get the ball and get a scoring drive when they get it back. Yeah.
Very, very difficult to change up what you normally do, but I mean, you might almost have to go to a 5-man front or a 6-man front.
Oh, that's big.
You know, that's an option.
Personal foul, I think a late hit out of bounds maybe.
Oh.
By Cambria.
Oh, really? So that's a turn of events there. I mean, I thought I saw.
Yeah, I think it was a hold, but
it was.
Unless they picked one up.
No, they called both. The holding, and then they gave it a defensive penalty.
So it's first down.
Well, here we go. Ball now sitting at the 40-yard line. And going back to pass now is Meredith looking up the field, looking along the left side.
He's open.
Receiver wide open, goes back and hauls it in. Is that Jacob Kyle over there? And what a play. A nice job. The defender falls down, ball underthrown, and going back to catch and hauling it in the end zone.
Number 17.
Yeah,
number 17. Okay, he got
Nicholas,
the catch.
Nicholas Miedema.
Yeah, Nicholas Miedema. What a nice job, again, adjusting his route and had to go back and make a big-time catch laying on the ground and catches it. An amazing catch there, again, by Randolph's Nicholas Miedema.
Just like that, after 11 minutes of ball control by Cambria, Randolph could take the lead.
Yeah, trying to take the lead. And then we got Meredith kind of sprints out to the right side and into the end zone. Randolph, what a great answer to that touchdown. And Randolph puts it in the end zone with 47 seconds left when they got the ball. And there's still 15 seconds on the clock and come up with that big pass play in the end zone. Randolph gets a 2-point conversion, and they lead this game 16-14 with 15 seconds left in the first half. We'll keep it right here.
What a crazy turn of events, and we said that. No, you got to feel good about yourself going in at halftime, especially with the Hilltoppers receiving a little bit of discussion with the officials here. Not sure what's going on, but yeah, especially with Cambria holding the ball for over 11 minutes on the initial drive in the second quarter. Wow.
Yeah, that's impressive. I don't know if I've seen a team have it for almost the entire a whole quarter, and they did, and you figured that's all they needed to do. But great answer by Randolph and a great catch by Miedema at the end of that to get them in the end zone. Then they convert and actually have the lead now here with 15 seconds left in the half.
What was that, 28-second scoring drive, I believe?
Yeah.
It's quite the change of events. That's a nice job by Miedema coming back and getting that ball, too. It was kind of a little bit underthrown, slid down, and
I got 32 seconds.
32? Okay.
Because it was 47 seconds when they scored in 15 seconds.
43 it was, I believe, wasn't it? 43.7?
Oh, was that what it was then?
Yeah, 43.7 because they had 11 minutes and 17 seconds, I think.
That's where I got the 7 from.
Yeah, 43.7, yeah,
okay,
once it got down.
Yep. That's right.
All right.
That's
amazing
answer.
Stuff, Steve.
Yeah, that is. That was good stuff. Very entertaining after a systematic drive by Cambria to get that touchdown. But you said that play's pretty big, stopping them from that 2-point conversion. That's a little low squib kick. That's kind of fumbled around by Drews. It's loose right now, and Drews does pick it up. It would have been something else if Randolph would have got it right around the 20-yard line where the ball is right there on the Cambria 20. But Drews had trouble finding the handle on it, got it just in time before he was hit. And they'll take over just past the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Cambria with 8.2 seconds left.
It's kind of funny. Right before the game, I went down to get a water and a few things, and the players weren't quite on the field yet. I saw Nicholas Miedema come out, and I thought, boy, this is a pretty good specimen here. You know, he had a short sleeve shirt on, and he's got some pretty good arms on him, and 6'6".
Yeah.
180 pounds. I thought, man, he looks like a basketball player.
I do remember him from the basketball team, I'm pretty sure. And they're going to take a knee and let the clock run out. A lot of things to discuss with the coaching staffs of both teams. This is going to be one great second half of action as Randolph is leading at halftime. Who would have thought? 16-14. And we're going to take a break, come back, and talk about the first half of action right after this on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the home and family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun, to talk some football. It's back.
It's back. The weather doesn't seem like it's back yet, but we're there. So Sundays, Packer games, we've got Bloody Mary specials, we got wings, we got giveaways for the game. Come down, check that out with Andy and the crew. Saturdays, we've also got the buy one, get one half off appetizer deal. So if you're a college football nut, if Charter decides to get our games back on TV here, come down, check all that stuff out. And obviously some really great beer on tap. All of our Oktoberfests are in. It's a great time to be a beer drinker.
And, of course, coming up, the meat raffle returns in September.
We're going to start them up and hopefully get some interest again. Nobody's got boats and camping to go do. So September 17th, we're going to start our meat raffle. Recipient to be determined. We'll let you guys know next week. But if you have any interest in being a part of our meat raffle, contact us here at the bar at 324-5505. Talk to myself or Andy, and we can get you on the schedule.
The Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. Go Bucky, go Pack, go.
Go, go, go.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
The Boathouse Pub and Eatery on the shores of Fox Lake serves lunch and supper with the best view of Fox Lake. Their menu gives you many delicious options like burgers, pizza, nachos, chicken, sandwiches, wraps, and so much more. The Boathouse has great specials Monday through Saturday, including all-you-can-eat chicken wings, all-you-can-eat spaghetti, burgers and fries, tacos, and of course their amazing fish fry. Bring your friends or make new ones at the Boathouse Pub and Eatery on Chief Kuno Trail, Fox Lake.
Summers in Wisconsin. One day it's 70 and sunny, the next day humid and 100. Stay one step ahead with All-Phase because your comfort is our priority. Hi, this is Bucky with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Columbia, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Our family-owned business is here for you in all seasons. We have over 25 years in the field. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
Okay, the Randolph marching 34 out there, including football players and everything out there on the field, doing a great job. Homecoming night at Randolph High School, and nice excitement by the Randolph fans that came to watch the homecoming game, scoring that touchdown with 15 seconds left. Get the 2-point conversion. They take a 16-14 lead into halftime. What a crazy ending to that first half of action. We thought Cambria for sure was going to have the lead after halftime, but Randolph didn't give up and scored.
Yeah, if you go by time of possession, Randolph is getting beat up badly, but I don't know. Crazy things happen, and that's exciting. I don't know if they changed their halftime speech a whole lot if you're a Randolph coach.
Right.
I mean, you're still going to be talking about how do you stop this run game and all those things, even though you scored it in less than a minute. I mean, it's amazing. I'm sure the players are much more fired up and excited to come back in the second half.
Oh, yeah, I think they were down a little bit just because you had a Cambria team that had a first down, got the ball back right at the end of the first quarter. And they got it back to going into the second quarter and held the ball till there was 43.7 seconds left, and they finally punched it in the end zone for a 1-yard touchdown. And Randolph only had that much time left, and boy, a nice pass play. Carter Meredith throwing it in the end zone for a touchdown pass into Nicholas Miedema. He just had to kind of flop on his back to get it, and he's laying there and hauls it in. So a nice job by the big 6'6" wide receiver for Randolph to haul it in. Meredith takes it in for the extra point, and Randolph leads. Who would have thought at halftime by a score of 16-14? So both teams, Cambria's got to feel a little deflated after what they did and the hard work they put in to actually be trailing at halftime after that.
Yeah, it's quite a change of momentum. There's no doubt about that. But, I still think if you're Randolph, you have to find a way to stop those long, extended drives by Cambria, stop that power game, that interior game, and I think that's really the key to how this game's going to end up.
Yeah, they got a chance to do that right away because Cambria gets to receive coming up in the second half. So we'll see if they come out with any added attitude against the Randolph Rockets. But it all started back at 7:34 in the first quarter. Randolph's Ben Paul went in for a 10-yard touchdown run, and Meredith Carter took it in for the 2-point conversion with 7:34 left in the first quarter. Made it 8-0, and then Cambria Friesland got it in the end zone with 1:27 left in the first quarter on a 75-yard drive, a 2-yard run by Trevor Krieger, and Krieger also took it in for the 2-point conversion. That's how we ended the first quarter of action. And like I said, Randolph got it back, but a good job by the Hilltoppers to get the ball back just as time was running out in that first quarter, and they get it back. Their first play on that drive was in the beginning of the second quarter, and they had it for 11 minutes and 13 seconds. I don't know if I've seen a team that can control the ball for almost the entire quarter before like that, but they punched it in with a 1-yard touchdown run from Trevor Krieger, and a big play for Randolph defensively. They prevented them from getting in on the 2-point conversion, so it was 14-8 Cambria at that time. And then Randolph gets it back and scores with 15 seconds left on that touchdown pass into Nicholas Miedema. 2-point conversion good from Meredith. 16-14 your halftime score. Pretty exciting stuff. A little slow watching a running football game out there, but those last minute of action was kind of exciting here at Randolph.
Yeah, and we weren't completely surprised by the fact Randolph able to go down. We know they have some explosive offensive players, and we said that even if there's some way Randolph can come out here and score yet before halftime with only 40 seconds left in the half, and they were able to do it. I mean, the kids got to be just jacked up in the locker room right now as they're getting ready to come back out here, and I think the coaches may be more subdued. They're going to say we really were manhandled on defense, and we need to figure out a way to, whether they shoot some gaps with linebackers, whether they step more guys up and put 8-man on the, up at the line, or what they're going to do. But they do have to find a way to get some stops and prevent the Hilltoppers from continuing to just drive down the field and get first down after first down.
Well, we got about at least 11 minutes, if not 14 minutes, before we get back. They added some minutes on because of the halftime festivities.
Right.
Like I said, we saw the band out there, and they asked Randy, when you played one of the star players for your football team, but you were a trumpet player in the band. Did you come out there and play? I don't remember the football players suit going out there with their horns and playing. They just stuck to concentrating on football, I think I remember.
Yeah, I actually had I kind of made the decision to drop out of band because of my sporting activities once I was a varsity player later in my career. So it wasn't much to do other than concert band for me. I couldn't play in the pep band at basketball. I couldn't play in the football game. So
that's right, yeah.
I made the decision fairly easy.
So again, your halftime score 16-14, Randolph leading here on homecoming night at Randolph. And Randy and I'll come back, talk a little bit more about that first half and give you some numbers here on RP Sports.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Holman family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Holman.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports. Visit Ace in the Hole in Randolph to experience a warm atmosphere for a round of golf. They have 2 true golf simulators. Or do you prefer another sport? Test your hitting skills with Rally Baseball. Also enjoy slapshot hockey, breakaway soccer, foot golf, disc golf, bowling, zombie dodgeball, or have a Wild West shootout. Ace in the Hole offers a controlled environment to enjoy your favorite sports all year round. Visit their website to set up a tee time at acegolfsims.com. That's acegolfsims.com. Or call Jeff at 608-516-6067.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezan, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
Okay, we are back at Randolph High School again. The festivities going on here, announcing the homecoming court right now, and for Randolph, a special night, and they're getting entertained with a pretty good football game that we've are bringing here tonight. Steve Witterhack here, Randy Armgood with me. Got Jeff Sauer on the video streaming, and a great first half of action. 16-14 Randolph here on homecoming night. They lead against our arch rival Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers, and Randy mentioned before, it'd be fun how much these coaches actually want to change anything or what they're telling them here at halftime. Like I said, a couple of great coaches going at it with a chess match here at Randolph.
Yeah, I think Tom Chase is he's probably sticking to what he was thinking about for the last 3 or 4 minutes there before halftime about, stopping that power offense that he's seeing from the Hilltoppers. But you got to feel a lot better about going. I keep looking over there. Is it really 16-14? It's just hard to believe Randolph is leading in this game.
Yeah, we thought that was pretty much a done deal. They're going to be behind because of the nice long drive that took almost the whole second quarter. But, yeah, it makes it a very interesting turn of events here at Randolph High School. It should be a fun second half. Now, Randy's got some numbers from the first half.
Yeah, the numbers are not offensively for Randolph are not huge because of the fact that they just didn't have the ball much. But Carter Meredith, I have him down, 4 carries, 27 yards. He also has that 2-point conversion. Ben Paul, I have him down, 5 carries, 35 yards. He has the 10-yard touchdown run. Nicholas Kotzma, 1 carry, 3 yards, and Jacob Kyle, 2 carries for 7 yards. And in the passing game, Carter Meredith, he is 2 of 3 for 41 yards, one of those being the 35-yard touchdown. And then Nicholas Kotzma has the catch that was able to move the stakes on, I think that was a third or fourth down when they needed a play there. That was the only pass they really threw early on for 6 yards. They got a first down, and then the big play right before half, Nicholas Miedema with a 35-ish approximately yard touchdown catch. And again, Nicholas making a nice play coming back on the ball, I thought, there to get low and make sure he looked it in and kept his focus. But, yeah, again, when you don't, I'm guessing, we don't stat this, but I'm thinking maybe the Hilltoppers had the ball in that first half, maybe 17 or 18 minutes of possession, and Randolph 6 or 7 minutes, and yet Randolph leads in this game.
Yeah, when they got the ball, they got it back with under 7.5 minutes left, so they had the rest, and then they, of course, then they had to, then they scored on that with 1:27 left, and Randolph had it for that last 1:27. So
if you have that down, Randolph really had the ball about 8 minutes in the first half.
Yeah, that's all they had it.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see what the coaches bring out if they change anything. I mean, Cambria was not stopped at all in that first half of action, and they run a lot of clock off. It runs off fast with them, and they just kind of power it up the field, just lower their heads, and boom, up the field they go, 3, 4, 5 yards. Once in a while they'll break an 11, 12-yarder off. But nothing much you really want to change offensively with Jim Bilesma's squad. And Randolph did get stopped on their second drive here in the ball game, but and again, got to answer how to slow down Cambria and not let them have these systematic touchdowns just every time they get their hands on the ball. So we'll see who wins out here in the second half.
Yeah, and I mentioned that. I mean, I've played in different defenses where 5-man fronts, 4-man fronts, 3-man fronts. It's hard to just all of a sudden in week 4 or week 5 or whatever it is in the football season, you can't just say, okay, well, all of a sudden we're going to add a nose tackle and we're going to stuff 5 men in the box up here and add some linebackers. But I think it's more of a situation where you're going to have to get up and fill with linebackers. They're going to have to take some risks. They're going to have to blitz into gaps sometimes and see if they can, get Cambria into some more long yardage first down up, situations where it's maybe 2nd and 8 or 3rd and 6 instead of those, like you said, every play is 3-4 yards, and then all of a sudden you're 3rd down and 1 or 3rd down and 2, and everybody knows what's coming. You just can't stop it.
Yeah, they had the one opportunity when they were on that drive and to get that second touchdown. And they were down in Randolph's side of the field, but there was a 4th down and 5 because before that it was like 4th down and 2, 2 feet a couple times. But then they had a 4th down and 5 and a nice run from Drews that got first down and then some at the end of that. But yeah, it'll be a fun second half here. Just kind of taking a look at the conference here, what's happening so far in the Trailways Conference. A couple teams undefeated, Johnson Creek and Oshkosh Lords. Randolph has played Johnson Creek with that 62-36 loss last week, and then they have Oshkosh Lords. They have them at the end of the season, the last regular season game. Partyville and Randolph are tied at 2-1, tied for 3rd place in the conference, and then Cambria Friesland sitting at 1-2. So, pivotal part of the conference season right now, and you got to get that good enough record to get yourself in the postseason. You got to try to be above 500 or right at 500, whatever it is, to get into the playoffs. So, a lot at stake in this ball game here tonight as you're trying to kind of position yourself to get into the playoffs at the end.
Yeah, and that's not going to be easy when you play Lords the last game of the year. Even though it is here at Randolph, that should help. But you got to get the games when you can. And right now, I think, the team. I don't know what the team's emotion is, but I know the crowd here. They got some life from that late score here before halftime.
They gave them a nice round of applause as they were coming off the field because they come off right towards the Randolph bleachers and then take a left, and so the crowd definitely gave their love to them as they came off and loved the effort that they put in and didn't give up. They went there and scored and actually have the lead at halftime. So again, your halftime score 16-14 in favor of the Randolph Rockets on homecoming night on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard, and we'll be back with the second half of action coming your way in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned by a precision cut, a perfectly manicured lawn, a job well done. It's earned by outworking, outperforming, and outdoing with horsepower, handling, and versatility. It's heavy-duty build quality and cutting power that means business. Introducing Bobcat Zero-Turn Mowers. Bring tough to turf. See Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown today, your official Bobcat dealer.
Gearing up for a great week here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun. Andy with us here. Andy, wishing everyone to stop on by this week, right?
Yeah, we got something going on for everybody just about every day of the week. We got daily specials going on. You'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out of the kitchen for her daily special, but you can pretty much count on hot beef, turkey, or pork with mashed potatoes and gravy. That's pretty much a staple, but you'll have to stop in and see what else she's got rolling.
Taking a peek at the taps here, Andy, got Oktoberfest on tap. It's that time of the year.
We are rolling Oktoberfest. I think we're barrel number 6 now. We've been rolling out different companies through. Right now I have Potosi on, I have Eyinger on, straight out of Germany, by the way. We try and keep everything local. Most of the stuff you find here is from Wisconsin, most of it.
You take a peek here at your sports headquarters, watching all our favorite sports teams.
Well, we have enough spirits and beer here to get you through watching the Badgers and Packers as of lately. But yes, we have the Badgers on Saturday, of course. They'll be on. And Packers Sunday, of course. And the Brewers, of course, are gearing to the playoffs. And that, of course, you can find here as well.
Andy, have a great week. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Nick. Have a good one.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
Visit Ace in the Hole in Randolph to experience a warm atmosphere for a round of golf. They have 2 true golf simulators. Or do you prefer another sport? Test your hitting skills with Rally Baseball. Also enjoy slapshot hockey, breakaway soccer, foot golf, disc golf, bowling, zombie dodgeball, or have a Wild West shootout. Ace in the Hole offers a controlled environment to enjoy your favorite sports all year round. Visit their website to set up a tee time at acegolfsims.com. That's acegolfsims.com. Or call Jeff at 608-516-6067. Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports.
Okay, we are back at Randolph High School, set to bring you the second half of action. Good friends Candy and Harley Bowald out there watching the game and kind of pointing out some of the differences between styles of play out there, I guess, in so many words. But, yeah, thanks for joining us here. And you can watch this game later, too. I know it's funny watching the views, the number of views you have when people go home and these players, all these players, probably their parents, and they sit and they watch these games, and all of a sudden you go from having, maybe up to 20 viewers or so, maybe some more, but all of a sudden, boom, you got like, 200 people that have watched it already, if not more. It's fun to watch that the next day and kind of keep track of how many people tuned in after the game. I know Coach Tom Chase does it. when we're over here, he always makes sure that he watches the game and has our call on it. So,
and once again, differences in style and differences in offensive philosophies are what they are. But I think if you're Randolph, you got to figure out a way to get the job done and get the Hilltoppers to maybe punt the ball a couple of times.
You got to get a stop on a drive. And just prove to yourself that you can do that. Unless it's just going to be a shootout back and forth. But you got to take care of things offensively then. Said Randolph kicks off first. And ball's taken by Drews going around the left side with it. And finally taken down before the 35-yard line, right around the 33 or 34-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Hilltoppers. Here we go. Long halftime because they, instead of a 15-minute break, they took a 20-minute break because of the homecoming things, but they were done with about 6 minutes, 5 minutes still counting down the clock, but then they actually still use their extra 3 minutes that you get for adding on to the time to loosen up, and makes it a 5-minute extra long in the halftime that they had.
Announcing homecoming court, almost except for one gentleman. Everybody else were football players. None of the boys were out there.
Yeah, nice job. A nice finish on that tackle for Randolph. No gain on the play. Ball stays. Yeah, Drews just kind of gets shoulder put into him and taken back. Actually, they give him a little bit on it. So he gets the ball up to the 35-yard line. 2nd down and a long 9 for the Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers.
Number 22 on the stop.
That's Fua. That's Ashton Fua.
Ashton.
Yeah, that was just a textbook. You put your shoulder into him, drive him with your legs, and just take him right back and just wrap him up. That was a play that every football player should be watching out there. Just don't try to knock him down and wrap him up, take him down. Drew's going back. The pass being chased down right now. Looks up the field. Hard to get it to Krieger right at about the 38-yard line. Kind of an awkward way. He had to kind of look back to try to catch it. Couldn't haul it in. Incomplete pass makes it a 3rd down and almost 10 now for Cambria. Nice job by the defense for Randolph rushing that pass a little bit by Drews, just making it a little bit more difficult to bring in.
Yeah. Amazing. Just what we talked about. They got to get out of those 3rd and short yardage all the time and get into some 2nd and long and 3rd and long. And it all predicated off that 1st down play there where Fu was able to make that tackle and hold them to no gain.
So 3rd down and almost 10 yards to go. Drew's looking up the field, trying to find Bermania up there probably, their main receiver. He's got a couple defenders on him, and that ball is knocked down. Nice job going over the top as Nicholas Kutzma reaching over the top of Bermania. He had 3 guys out there covering him, and Kutzma goes up and knocks that ball down over the top of the receiver. Good job by the Rockets.
Randolph's fired up. Wanted to force a punt.
They must have been watching us at halftime.
They were listening.
You're talking about your tips. This is what you're looking for, that 4th down and almost 10.
Oh, they're lined up to go for it.
Okay, they must. Now they're going to go back and set up and shift back for the punt. A little floater that'll land about the 41, takes a good Cambria bounce inside the 30-yard line. And Randolph will take over at about their 26 or 27-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Rockets, but that's that stop. You didn't have it in the whole first half, and now you got it here in the second half, and that's going to bring your spirits up quite a bit now for the Randolph Rockets.
Maybe Randolph can put a extended drive together themselves right here. I guess you take any points. If you score in 30 seconds, that's all right as well.
So Randolph will get it back. Just a minute and 15 into the second half of action. 16-14 the lead for Randolph on your New Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. They hand the ball up the middle, and they're going to cross the 30-yard line now with that carry for the Rockets.
It's Kyle, I believe.
Yep. Jacob Kyle on the carry. You never know when they come from the middle. You're used to it being the fullback with Ben Paul, but they had it set up, and Kyle took it up the middle and got himself about a 40-yard carry. Makes it a 2nd down and 6 for the Rockets.
Yeah, a little blast play there with the fullback leading.
Kyle in motion. He's going to get it around the right side and just follows a blocker, lunges, falls forward, takes it up right around to about the 24-yard line, and picks up another maybe 3 yards on the play, makes it a third down and about 3 yards to go now for Randolph with the ball sitting right around the 34-yard line.
Same play, opposite side, running to the even side instead of the odd side.
Kutzman in motion, and Meredith's going to take it around the right side. Looks like he's going to be close to the first down, maybe coming up a bit short. If you look at the official on this side, who's got it marked. Well, they got a first down. Just getting to the first down marker. And they got it out about 2 yards, about a half yard further than the official on this side had it. And where their placement was on the other side of the field, they have it up to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Rockets. Randolph at their own 37-yard line with a 1st and 10.
Jump there by the defensive end.
See Fua out there playing some little offense right now for the Randolph Rockets, but offsides on Cambria makes it a 1st down and 5 yards to go. Ball sitting at the 42-yard line.
They use those wide receivers to run the plays in, switching off between Miedema and Jack Smiedema.
In motion, playing a wingback on that one, and then play up the middle, getting it up to right around the 45-yard line. A pickup of another 2 yards or so for the Randolph Rockets makes it a 2nd down and 2. Getting 3 on that. 2nd down and 2 for Randolph. Under 8.5 and counting down in the 3rd quarter. This little drive going on by the Rockets right now. In motion again. This time Meredith's going to keep it around the right side. He's got himself a 1st down and crosses into Cambria Friesland territory. Nice job, little fake handoff up the middle, and he scoots around to the right side and gets himself up. They're going to actually put it back at the 50-yard line. Yeah. Easier to count off there.
Needed about 3, and he got 4.
Yeah.
After they marked it. I think one way to slow down the Hilltoppers' offense is keep your offense on the field.
Yeah, they're playing a little Cambria ball right now, a little ball control, clock running offense. This time Kyle takes it around the right side, and again just smashes his way up a 5-yard gain up to the 45-yard line. He's got a 2nd down and 5 for the Rockets.
Using Ben Paul as a lead blocker now, the majority of these runs. A little blast action going there. Let that fullback lead up and try and chip a linebacker.
And Paul got the ball a lot, especially in the 1st quarter, that first drive that they had. And a little misdirection that really didn't get him anywhere. He got him right back to the 45-yard line on that play. That was Jacob Kyle on the carry. 3rd down and 5 yards to go now for Randolph at the 45-yard line of Cambria. Going to Randolph next week. They'll be playing at St. Mary Catholic, which is a team in their Trailways Conference. And Cambria will be playing against Partyville at home coming up next Friday night. It goes a 3rd down. Yeah, we've got stoppage of play as that was taking off.
False start.
It's going to move Randolph back to a 3rd down and 10. Ball be put back at the 50-yard line.
That hurts.
Yeah, that does.
Had a good drive going here. Now it's going to be much more difficult.
Yeah, 3rd and 5. Wouldn't feel bad if you got 3 yards in the next play and then had a 4th and 1, 4th and 2 or something in there. But it's a big degree of difficulty. Miedema split out to the right now for Randolph. Everybody else close in that tight formation. Fake pitch out to Fua and rolling out and looking up the field, and the ball is, it's in the air. What a great job intercepting. It was tipped in the air, and hauling it in for Cambria is Alex Raymond. Nice job. His teammate tipped it up in the air. And a good job, I think, by Raymond. Looked like he did a good job on hauling it in. And Tom Chase is going to.
He's going to say it hit the ground is what he's arguing for, but
Boy, it looked, of course, we're a little further away, but it looks like a really nice play there by Cambria to tip it up, and then good job by Raymond to get underneath it before it hit the ground.
You can see the replay here, maybe.
I didn't get
camera angle wasn't great, but
oh.
Well, that actually it was only third down, but it's not a terrible punt if you look at it that way. If you wouldn't have gotten the first down, at least you threw it downfield.
So Cambria takes over. Both teams stop their opponents here on their first drives of the second half. And a nice run to start things out on this drive for the Hilltoppers. And again, there was Trevor Krieger on the carry. He picks up 8, almost 9 yards on the play up to about the 33-yard line.
Drews and Krieger, those guys both run hard.
They do.
They look a lot alike. I mean, their body styles are similar. Yeah, and those guys, they don't go down easily.
Second down and almost 2 now for Cambria. Yeah, it figures with both teams not really stopping each other a whole lot in that first half, and now both teams have stopped each other, and Cambria's got it back, trailing by 2, 16-14. Drews is going to take it left of center, and a nice push on the line right at the 35-yard line by the Randolph defense over on that side.
He's going to get enough. He's going to have enough for first down, though.
Yeah, they move the sticks.
Just
getting a football just past the 35-yard line, 1st and 10 for Cambria. But that showed a lot over on that side of the line by Randolph to definitely make it a good, hard-fought battle over there. 1st and 10 now for Cambria. Again, to see how long they have the ball on this drive. Randolph, see if they can, stall them on this drive and get the ball back.
Again, I think defensively you have to take a few risks. Step up.
Krieger's going to follow his blockers around the left side. He's got some room over there, crosses the 40, still on his feet, and not sure where he went out exactly, but had a nice drive near midfield, and they're
get about 15 yards on that.
Yeah,
run right there.
And magically, he got it right up to the 50-yard line.
You like that, don't you?
That's always
the tip of the ball right on the yard line. Oh, well, you just gave him an extra 2 inches. So.
Yeah, coming to play. Okay, 1st and 10 now is Cambria with a nice running play around that left side, and they got themselves a first down. Well, just into Randolph territory again, just playing some smash mouth football, and another big gain. Just going a little left of center, and carrying the ball that time was Isaac DeYoung. And he gets himself about 6 yards on the play up to the 44-yard line. That's a lot of what we saw in the first half on their drives.
Yeah, it's just, again, it's a matter of do you have the mass and the strength to stop that? Maybe they could get a healthy Travis Elvin back here to blow some gaps, make some plays in the backfield.
I cannot wait I guess I'll have to wait till next season maybe to see him play football over Winona State.
There we go.
Yeah, good the job that time, allowing just 1 1-yard run on the play. Quarterback Carter Drews with a carry. 3rd down and almost 4 yards to go for a first down, but again, good job by the defensive line for the Randolph Rockets.
One of the more important plays here, especially in this second half right here, 3rd and about 3.5, 4.
I think anything on either side of the 50 is like go for it on 4th down territory for both of these teams. 3rd and almost 4 now for the Hilltoppers. And here goes Krieger with it, and a nice run around the right side, and he's got himself a first down and more. Nice blocking out there. Looked like he was going to get held up for a little bit there, but then he just, good speed got him out around the right side, and some good blocking ahead of him, and he got it down inside the 30.
Illegal block in the back.
Illegal block on Cambria is going to negate that nice run by Krieger.
Couldn't really see it right there, kind of blocked by the sideline.
Oh, yeah, there he was. Could just barely see it when it popped over there.
Okay, I just saw, but I just happened to quick on the screen there, right along the sideline.
It looked like it was number 62 had caught one of the cornerbacks.
Okay, so they'll make it a 3rd down and 6. So another opportunity for Randolph to stall this drive. Ball setting at the 46-yard line of Randolph. 3:10 and counting down in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, instead of a 1st down, 3rd and long. 3rd and manageable at least, but yeah, that's a big play.
Here we go, another big play here. A lot of big plays probably we'll have here in this second half of action. And a nice job by Krieger. He just gets himself down low, follows some blockers, just both hands on the football, and that's what you want to see out of a running back. And he just drives himself forward and gets himself a 1st down. Ball sitting now at the 37-yard line of Randolph. 1st and 10, Cambria.
Hilltopper's offensive line does a really nice job, but you have to credit it's pretty much Krieger and Drews. They just, they don't go down by one guy or an arm tackle. They're just powering through arms and shoulder pads, and probably always get an extra 2 yards after contact, maybe 3.
Cambria moves the sticks, a 1st and 10, 2:14 and counting down in the 3rd quarter. They trail by 2, 16-14. Here goes Krieger around the left side. He's got blockers out ahead of him again, and he gets another great chunk of yardage on a 1st down play. Gets it up close to the 30-yard line. And a player down for Cambria right now, right in front of the Cambria bench. They're going to mark that ball down right at the 30-yard line. Makes it a 2nd down and 3. Krieger with a 7-yard carry. Let's take an injury timeout. Back right after this on Radio Plus.
The Boathouse Pub and Eatery on the shores of Fox Lake serves lunch and supper with the best view of Fox Lake. Their menu gives you many delicious options like burgers, pizza, nachos, chicken, sandwiches, wraps, and so much more. The Boathouse has great specials Monday through Saturday, including all-you-can-eat chicken wings, all-you-can-eat spaghetti, burgers and fries, tacos, and of course their amazing fish fry. Bring your friends or make new ones at the Boathouse Pub and Eatery on Chief Kuno Trail, Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back and just heard about the Boathouse. Randy and I definitely give thumbs up on our food we had there last night. We sat out on the table outside by the water. And
tacos.
Taco night. Yeah, it was delicious. 3rd down and 2nd down and 3, I should say. And they're going to give it over to DeYoung around the right side as the guy that came limping off the field was Trevor Krieger, their workhorse for the Hilltoppers. I know Isaac DeYoung has had many carries throughout the season, picks up about a yard on the play, makes it a 3rd down and about 2 yards to go with the ball inside the 30. A long 2, almost 3 yards now for Cambria.
I saw the trainer sprint across the field to the opposite side, and you can see them, they're knelt down in front of Krieger. They're definitely looking at like a lower leg, maybe an ankle. So I don't know if it's severe or not, but yeah, he's getting some attention to his lower extremity.
A big 3rd down play for Cambria. It's kind of a running start, and a nice job on that carry, getting it right up about the 1st down marker on that carry, just following his line again.
No secrets here at all, what Cambria is going to do for the most part.
If that was Dayton McBride, possibly on that carry. Looks like they are going to bring the sticks out and for a measurement with the football again sitting right around the just inside the 28-yard line. So they're bringing the sticks in to measure that. Stretch the chain and see where it gets them. They have to get right down there and take a look, and it's a couple inches short. Going to get right down there, bend over and look, and that is just short. So just a few inches there. Randolph's going to have to drive it through that offensive line for Cambria, push him back a little bit to try to keep him from getting that 1st down. 4th down and just inches to go. 46 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Randolph leading 16-14 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Randy and I and Jeff broadcasting from the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth.
Krieger's back in.
Okay. And, the ball's loose right now, and Randolph is going to get the ball back. You can't ask for any more from that if you're a Randolph fan. First time we've seen a missed snap back there, and Krieger's still limping out there, and Randolph jumps on him. And Randolph will get it back. What a timely thing to happen there for Randolph to stop that drive, and they're going to get it back right about the 37, almost 38-yard line on their side of the field.
Yeah, that's huge, and what a opportune time there for something to happen to Cambria.
It hasn't happened the whole game with this
not even
snap.
close. We haven't seen a snap that's even been a little bit off target. So
nothing bobbled or anything. Meredith's going to keep it around the right side, crosses the
Some
40
room.
to 45. He's crossed the 45 into Cambria Friesland territory. A long run around the right side. Good job, good quick feet there by Carter Meredith. And they're going to mark him down right around the 41-yard line. Nice start to the drive here for the Randolph Rockets, taking advantage of the miscue there on the snap by Cambria. They've got it now into Cambria territory. 1st and 10 now for the Rockets at the 41-yard line.
it's right around a 20-yard carry there. Yeah, Carter, he can really go when he gets on open field.
He's got some quick feet,
He's
man.
fast. He's shifty and he's fast.
See Nick Kutzma sitting on the bench too right now, stretching out his legs right now. Ball's taken up to about the 35-yard line, about a 6-yard gain on that carry for the Rockets. Jacob Kyle on the carry. Makes it a 2nd down and 4 now for Randolph. Looks like they're going to let the clock run out as we're ticking off the last seconds, and Randolph will take a 16-14 lead into the 4th quarter and moving the ball now. 2nd down and 4 yards to go. Back in a minute with more Randolph Rocket football on RP Sports.
Gearing up for a great week here at the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. Andy with us here. Andy, wishing everyone to stop on by this week, right?
Yeah, we got something going on for everybody just about every day of the week. We got daily specials going on. You'll have to stop in and see what Tierney's rolling out of the kitchen for her daily special, but you can pretty much count on hot beef, turkey, or pork with mashed potatoes and gravy. That's pretty much a staple, but you'll have to stop in and see what else she's got rolling.
Taking a peek at the taps here, Andy, got Oktoberfest on tap. It's that time of the year.
We are rolling Oktoberfest. I think we're barrel number 6 now. We've been rolling out different companies through. Right now I have Potosi on, I have Iron on, straight out of Germany, by the way. We try and keep everything local. Most of the stuff you find here is from Wisconsin, most of it.
You take a peek here at your sports headquarters, watching all our favorite sports teams.
Well, we have enough spirits and beer here to get you through watching the Badgers and Packers as of lately. But yes, we have the Badgers on Saturday, of course. They'll be on. And Packers Sunday, of course. And the Brewers, of course, are gearing to the playoffs. And that, of course, you can find here as well.
Andy, have a great week. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Nick. Have a good one.
Okay, we are back, and things going Randolph's way right now. Taking advantage of a missed snap on 4th and inches for Cambria Friesland. Gets past the intended receiver of that snap, and Randolph gets the ball back. Nice run by Carter Meredith, getting deeper into Cambria Friesland territory. And right now Randolph on the move. 2nd down and 4. The ball sitting right around the 35-yard line. Kyle's going to take it left of center, spins around, and it's taken down. Maybe
first down.
Yeah, they're already moving the sticks enough to get the 1st down at the 31-yard line, just outside of the 30. 1st down for the Randolph Rockets.
Jacob Kyle, he's been a workhorse here. He only had 2 carries in the first half for 7 yards, but 3, 4, 5, 6 carries here so far in the second half.
Yeah,
23.
Haven't really called Ben Paul's number at all,
much.
except for, like I said, blocking duties. That's what he's doing again on this play, and that's going to be a play for a loss. Carter Meredith trying to get around that right side, and Cambria all over it, and he's going to lose a couple yards on the play back to about the 32-yard line.
Big number 67, but he's not on my program.
62, I think.
Oh,
it is.
was it 62?
Yeah.
Okay. Callan Drews. Freshman.
Needham a split out to the left. Kyle in motion. And they're going to give it to Paul. He busts through the line, and he's still on his feet. Crosses the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Randolph. Ben Paul takes it in Nice little play there for the Randolph Rockets from about 32 yards out. Just a simple play. Some good blocking initially, and after that it was just Ben Paul taking it right to the house, and Randolph extends their lead now, leading 22-14.
You just mentioned that he hadn't been seeing the ball much. He was mostly used as a lead blocker, and a nice little move at the end there, too. He got into open territory. Looked like he was going to run into some traffic, gave a little stiff leg on a guy, and then jumped to the outside and showed his speed.
Randolph set up to go for the two-point conversion, and
nope.
That one is going to come up short. So Randolph still just one possession ahead, but they lead 22-14. We'll take another break with 11 minutes left in the game. Back after this on RP Sports.
Visit Ace in the Hole in Randolph to experience a warm atmosphere for a round of golf. They have 2 true golf simulators. Or do you prefer another sport? Test your hitting skills with Rally Baseball. Also enjoy slapshot hockey, breakaway soccer, foot golf, disc golf, bowling, zombie dodgeball, or have a Wild West shootout. Ace in the Hole offers a controlled environment to enjoy your favorite sports all year round. Visit their website to set up a tee time at acegolfsims.com. That's acegolfsims.com. Or call Jeff at 608-516-6067.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
Welcome back to Randolph High School, homecoming night. Impressive turn of events for Randolph, getting the ball back, stopping Cambria on when they were driving on a 4th down and inches play. Got the ball back as they did not convert on that. Carter Mara that takes it into Cambria territory and then finishes with a 32-yard touchdown run from Ben Paul, bursting into the end zone. Like Randy said, I just had mentioned, we haven't called his name a lot for carrying the ball. He's been doing a lot of blocking, but took it that time and looked like he's been chomping at the bit to get a chance to do it, and just stormed right through the line and got himself into the end zone.
Yeah, I only had Ben for 5 carries in the first half, 35 yards, very productive. He had a 10-yard touchdown in the first half. 2 carries here in the second half. He had a 2-yard carry and then the big burst there for the touchdown.
Randolph with that 8-point lead did not get the 2-point conversion. And the ball's taken on the going up the right side of the field with it is Alex Raymond. And it's Cambria some pretty good field position past the 40-yard line on their side of the field. Taken down right around the 42 possibly. And 1st and 10 for Cambria. Just under 11 minutes left in the ball game.
Again, need Randolph to step up and make a play. And to be honest, they really weren't the ones that stopped Cambria. It was that bad shotgun snap that was giving Randolph that opportunity.
Drews takes it, crosses the 45 and taken down right around the 46-yard line. They pick up about 4 on the play, makes it a 2nd down and 6 yards to go. And the other question is, how was Trevor Krieger?
I know.
He was limping after they turned the ball over on the downs. He was still limping pretty good after that. And pretty much the workhorse between him and Carter Drews for Cambria.
All I know is they were looking at in the foot area, ankle foot area. So.
Second down and 6, and we got a stoppage of play as they had the ball out to Dayton McBride to go around the right side.
I think someone on the right side got a little head start.
Let's call anything yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Randolph was real close to almost going off sides to start that out, but he stayed back enough. And
yeah, the unusual thing was the near official made the call, and they actually saw, I think it was absolutely the right call, but it looked like the the tackle or guard on the opposite side's the one that moved, and the official on that side of the field did not make the call.
Okay, so second down and 11 now for the Hilltoppers. Close to the 10-minute mark and counting down here in the ball game. Oh, it was a big battle when you have Randolph and Cambria playing each other. It makes it even a little more special on homecoming night for Randolph, and Cambria would love nothing more than to ruin the homecoming for Randolph. McBride gets it around that right side, breaks a tackle, and still on his feet before he gets taken out of bounds over right around the 45-yard line.
A couple of the Rocket players had a shot at him in the backfield. Not able to connect. Still a pretty good defensive stance. They're going to be third and a little bit long.
Yeah, 7 yards to go, about a 4-yard pickup on that play. And McBride kind of the guy coming in and taking some of the carries that normally would have been in the hands of Trevor Krieger. Is Trevor in there right now? Here goes Drews around that left side and going to get himself into Randolph territory. Nice, powerful running. He got some good blocking for about 3 or 4 of those yards, and he took the last 2 himself. Just powered the defenders back and got himself into Randolph territory. And they're going to say a first down for Cambria. They're going to move the sticks with the ball sitting at the 48-yard line of Randolph.
Yeah, how important was that 2-point conversion that Randolph was able to get a stop on earlier?
Yeah.
It's going to come into play here.
Yeah, both teams being stopped on one of their 2-point conversion opportunities. So it's just an 8-point lead. 1-possession ball game for Randolph in their lead, 22-14. And this time DeYoung gets the call, and he's going to get himself maybe 2 yards up to about the 46-yard line of Randolph.
Jonathan Elva, one of the guys in on the play.
Is there enough time on the clock for Cambria to score from 46 yards out, and they're 2 or 3 yards at a time offense out there, and they've already held it for almost an entire quarter already in the game.
You know what? That's probably exactly what they would want to do, too. They want to run that clock down. You know, maybe, I guess you're playing for overtime, you know. Get a 2-point conversion and tie this thing up.
Yeah, another 2-3 yards on the carry again for Cambria. Got the ball down at the 44, just inside the 44-yard line. Makes it a 3rd down and 6 for the Hilltoppers. Here's that time again, the time you want to see if you can stuff them up a little bit, make them a 4th down and about 4 or 5 yards to go, and take your chances. Yeah, great ball game here on homecoming night at Randolph. Just what you kind of expect between these two teams. Hard-nosed football.
Be looking for Drews to go wide on this one.
Yeah, and he is going around the right side. Good call, Randy, and pitches it out. Ooh, dangerous pitch.
It's
and
loose.
Ball still loose yet. They're still scrambling for it. And Randolph has got it back at the 45-yard line. Not a great choice there by Carter Drews. He was going down, kind of flicks it out, came up short on that pitch out. No Cambria player over there, and Randolph comes up with it. They get the turnover. Big break there for the Randolph Rockets. Great job by Randolph to cause that to happen.
Now my question for you, Steve, can Randolph run off 7 minutes of the clock here?
Yeah.
They don't have to score. You just need to have some ball controlled.
It should be interesting.
Yeah, it should be.
A couple receivers split out to the right now for the Rockets, including big Nicholas Miedema out there. Right on the line of scrimmage, wide right. And it's going to hand the ball again. Another nice first down play for Randolph, about 8 yards or so on the carry up to the 46-yard line. Makes it a 2nd down and 2.
I believe that was Jacob Kyle. Yeah. Again, Ben Paul leading the way, running a a lot of belly plays now, a lot of blasts up the middle with fullback leading.
And Nick Kutzma just not even thinking about walking out on the field right now, just drinking some water and hasn't been in for a while. Here goes Meredith around the right side, kicks it out to the right, crosses the 40, the 35, down the 30-yard line, and finally goes out of bounds, and then he's
cramping up, I think.
He's holding the back of his hamstring on his left side.
Hamstring or cramp, one or the other.
Yeah, just stretching up the hamstring.
Cramping.
Nice little run, but I like the way his quick little movements, where all of a sudden he kicks it out an extra yard or so, and that frees him up to get some extra yards on a nice run further into Cambria Friesland territory. Well, sitting just about up to close to the 27-yard line over on the Cambria side of the field, but
that's when we need Carter the most on the field, just for his leadership, but yeah.
That's what I thought they would do.
You know what? I think.
Yeah, we got a timeout, I believe.
If I'm not mistaken, we've seen Jake Dykstra come in at quarterback, but I don't believe he's dressed tonight. He's on the sideline in shorts. I don't know who's next up.
Let's take a 30-second timeout, and we will come back after this Randolph timeout. Randolph leading 22-14 on RP Sports.
Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living has been serving the Beaver Dam, Marquezine, Waupun, Partyville, Ryle, Fall River, and Columbus area since 1972. They're located in the heart of downtown Randolph, a rural community which they're very active, sponsoring many events and benefits, including this game today. They're proud to support residents' continuum of care by offering both assisted living and skilled nursing care. Randolph Health Services and Assisted Living. Randolph.
Okay, Steve Witterhack, Randy Armga, bringing you the play-by-play. Jeff Sauer on the video streaming here at Randolph. And again, a timeout taken by Randolph because their quarterback, after a nice run, Carter Meredith, kind of holding his left hamstring and had to stretch that out a little bit. And
I don't think it was a hamstring pull, though. He's back up and moving, but it looked like it cramped up.
What cramps up when you?
It's either calf or hammy, and those hurt. Those hurt bad. He's moving around pretty well now. He took some fluids, got his helmet on, ready to go back in after one play, I believe.
He's not out there right now.
Number 15.
Yeah, 15's out there. Levi Cook is out on the field right now. Just hands it off to Ben Paul. Good choice for plays, and he breaks tackles. He's going around the right side up to the 10-yard line and is taken down inside the 5. Nice choice on that play. You don't have your starting quarterback in there. Just hand it to Ben Paul, who ran a nice touchdown before, and he takes it down to about the 3-yard line now, and a first and goal now for Randolph.
You mentioned Ben Paul not having big numbers. All of a sudden he's approaching, he's getting close to 100 yards in this game. A couple of big runs here in the second half.
And he's bounced it out to the right. Then he's got some great speed. Just picks that up in a hurry, and they do get it in the end zone. Touchdown for the Randolph Rockets. Carter Meredith, after sitting out just one play, he takes it in from about 2 yards out, 3 yards out. 3 yards on that touchdown, and Randolph now leading 28-14.
Good to see Carter able to pop back up and get in there. Sometimes those cramps can be that severe that you can't even go back because it just keeps coming back, but they need his leadership if nothing else. My, what a turn of events here in this game. They're missing a guy here or something. Going to have to
take another
call the timeout again.
Okay. 28-14. Randolph calls a timeout. We'll do a 30-second timeout. Be back after this on Radio Plus Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Randolph a little disorganization on their two-point conversion setup, so they decided to call a timeout. They want to punch this one into the end zone to get 30 points here, leading now 28-14 with just under 6.5 minutes left in the ball game. Meredith takes her on the left side, then pitches it out, and looks like Jacob Kyle takes it in the end zone for an easy two-point conversion. Randolph now leading 30-14 with 6:29 left in the ball game. Take another break, come back with more of the fourth quarter here at Randolph on RP Sports.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Okay, we are back to Randolph High School, and things, everybody feel a lot better about things now. They didn't like only being up by 8 points, but now a nice little play by Ben Paul to get him down to the 3-yard line, then a touchdown for the Randolph Rockets. Carter Meredith taking it in, and two-point conversion good. Now they lead 30-14 here on homecoming night at Randolph. Forget to stick around after the ball game, try to get a interview on the field, maybe with Coach Tom Chase and a few of the Randolph players. All set up to do that. Jeff's got all the toys. He always does.
You have to credit the staff here in Randolph. I mean, making some adjustments at halftime, and and then they got a couple of breaks that went their way. Maybe a couple of fortunate events. A bad snap and
fumble,
and then a couple of big plays there by their running backs.
Good squib, hard low-line driver taken by Cambria Friesland, and good coverage by the Rockets. Make it a minimal return up to about the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Cambria. Now, their concern is they like to grind it out, go a few yards at a time, and run off a lot of clock. And going to have to look to people like maybe their big wide receiver out there, Carson Bermania. Could get targeted here to try to get some bigger chunks of yards. They've got a couple scores they've got to make up here.
Yeah, when you have to score twice in 6 minutes, and that's not your style, that's going to take you out of your comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah, just a great football night. Perfect temperatures for football, not too cold, not too hot, because you could be sitting in, we've been in 85, 90-degree temperatures in the first part of the season. You could be sitting with a winter coat on, still freezing at the end of the season, but this is a perfect night. Bermania gets it, and a little trickery, looks up the field. That ball is complete in the hands of Jason Weaver, and he's taken down in Randolph territory, but handing it off and getting it off over to Bermania. Looks up the field, finds Weaver in Randolph territory, and he gets it up to the 45-yard line of Randolph.
That ball underthrown a little bit. Otherwise, that could have went for a touchdown because he was wide open. And reverse pass. Don't see those every day either.
Clock keeps on running right now, just under 6 minutes to play in the ball game. 16-point lead for Randolph. So we can take it around the left side. McBride kind of goes back a little bit to set it up, and a hard hit, and he gets taken down. I think both guys got the brunt of that one. McBride kind of.
Jonathan Elva for Randolph.
Yeah. Yeah, good job by Elva, just being big, just being the bigger man in that little collision out there.
Elva, he's like, where am I right now? Oh, yeah, you're okay. You're in Randolph. You're good. He likes it. Linebacker mentality.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we just thought him as a kicker back, and when he was a freshman out there doing the big kicking, but now, being a senior out there and making some plays. McBride definitely knew he was hit on that one. Picks up about 1.5 yards. Second down now. As Drew's around the right side looking up the field. He gets hit just as he's throwing it. Ball tapped up and up in the air and then brought down at about the 30-yard line. Drew's got hit pretty good at the end of that one, but it looks like they found Bermania.
It is Bermania, yes.
Tipped up in the air, but he goes up and grabs and hauls it in right at the 30.
And he stayed in bounds. The clock stops just long enough to move the stakes on a first down in high school, so clock continues to run.
Don't see any sense of urgency right now with Cambria. These seconds are maybe you don't notice them now, but when they get down to the end of the ball game, you could have used these seconds. And it's a 1st and 10 now with the ball at the Randolph 30-yard line. Under 4.5 to play.
There you go.
They give it to DeYoung around the right side, but he has nowhere to go, and Randolph's defense coming up big on that one. He's going to get a loss on the play. Actually, they're just going to get him up to the line of scrimmage, I guess. 2nd down and 10 for Cambria.
Yeah, Randolph doing a nice job keeping him in bounds. Don't allow him to stop the clock. Right now, the time is on Randolph's side in their favor.
2nd down and 10. Clock keeps on ticking. Under 4 minutes to play. Randolph up by 16. And he goes, McBride gets the snap looking up the field, lobs on up the field, and Randolph will intercept. Great job from behind the intended receiver, Vermania, gets tipped away, and then right to another one of the Randolph players. And is that number 3?
I think it is.
Yeah, Jared Bawalda comes up with a great play by his teammate that came from behind the receiver and tipped it up Randolph's way up the field, and a few yards away was waiting for it was Bawalda, and he hauls it in for the interception. Randolph gets the football back with 3:37 left to play.
I think that was Levi Cook that maybe was the one that tipped it. If I'm not mistaken. He was the one that swatted the ball in the air. Now you got to run some clock. Let's get this thing over at this point. What a game.
Randolph will try to run around. Yeah, they're running around the left side, and it looks like Meredith on his feet yet off to the races. And he is going to be gone from about 73 yards out. Now Carter Meredith turned on the jets around that left side. I think Cambria thought maybe Randolph's just going to hand a few up the middle and run some clock off, but they fake it up the middle. He heads around the left side with it, does Meredith. A little winded after that one, but just took it off to the races, and he run that foot race around that left side.
Carter Meredith is faster than I thought he was. He does run away from people.
I talked to him just before the game. We usually get here. We were here about 45 minutes earlier than the start of the game, and I was walking alongside Carter. I've talked to him during basketball season. Talked to him about the Alto Fair once, and just kind of said, "You're going to put on a show tonight, Carter?" And said, "Oh yeah, I think I will tonight." And he has. That was a pretty special run there, how he got himself past everybody. A 73-yard touchdown run for Carter. Go for the 2-point conversion, and going to lob it into the end zone, and that is over the top of the defender and complete. That is good. Randolph now leads this game 38-14, making this a rout right now against the Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers.
24 on that catch.
Oh, yeah.
That was Jacob Kyle gets the catch, and a nice touch on that pass. Lobbed it over the top of the defender and found Kyle on the other side, and he hauls it in for the 2-point conversion.
That's only the first pass attempt in the second half for Randolph, if my stats are correct, and that's for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, fun night. It's going to be a festive night here, homecoming night in Randolph. 3:22 left in the ball game, and Randolph is going to seal the deal for sure on that one. 38-14 now. They lead Cambria.
Yeah, unofficially, my stats again, I think Carter Meredith, I have him for 146 yards. 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. Having a big night.
Yeah, he's usually the master of the 2-point conversion. He's usually the guy that gets to take it around one side or the other and has that quickness to get himself in from just 2 yards out. But, man, he's showed that he's a pretty special athlete here, in our opinion, here tonight from what he's done, and very quick. His movements are quick. He's got some great speed after he straightens it out, and just fun to watch.
Tell you what, if I was a betting man and you asked me halfway through the second quarter, which team are you taking, I would not have said Randolph. I got to admit, they look like
It all changed on that.
It changed on that quick score
over
before
30 seconds. They took them to get it. Yeah, that changed the whole thing of this game. But then they came out in the second half, and both teams stopped each other.
Yes.
In the second half, and just some bad turn of events there for Cambria. The bad snap on that fourth and just inches. Then a fumble that I think was definitely caused by the Randolph defense. Getting to Carter Drews, and he gets kind of flicked one over, trying to make something happen out of nothing. And
nice way to end your week of homecoming festivities with a quality win. Come from behind win. Kids have played well. Coaches made some great adjustments. Caught a couple of breaks that went their way. Made some really nice offensive plays. Carter Meredith with the long runs as well as Ben Paul.
Hilltopper's going to take a timeout, but they are in serious trouble. When it looked like, I agree with you, when they scored that touchdown with 43 seconds left in the first half, I thought it's going to be tough because I don't know if you got to stop them, and Randolph hadn't.
Yeah, and Cambria was getting the ball to start the second half.
Yeah.
So, yeah, boy, man, if they get another long drive, could be game over, just like that.
Yeah, they were like 3 and out in the beginning of that second half, and Randolph stopped them. And
all goes back to that first down play when, I don't know who it was, but somebody made the big tackle, and it became 2nd and 10 instead of 2nd and 5 like they had been doing. And then they tried to throw the ball, which was unsuccessful. All of a sudden it was 3rd and 10, and Randolph's fate changed.
This will set Randolph up even better now in conference play. Make them 3 and 1, and it'll make Cambria just 1 and 3 in the Trailways Conference. McBride gets one of the guys from Cambria got the ball around that right side.
Yeah, that's
number
Xavier Dates, isn't it? I think
number
6.
6. Yeah.
6. Xavier Dates.
Yeah.
Try to run that jet sweep to get to the outside. Not happening. Randolph's corners stayed home.
Yeah, another thing that changed out there, they did lose Trevor Krieger.
That's right.
Out there, and he was definitely their workhorse in that first half, and all of a sudden he was limping, and now he's not even out in the field. Defensively, too, he's a big defensive guy for him. Here goes Drews with a carry. He's going to pick up about 9 yards on the play, enough for a first down. Gets them up to about the 49-yard line of Cambria Friesland. And the Rockets lost one of their main guys out there. He's out there now with Kutzma. He's back on the field again, but he didn't get any carries here early in the second half after he was out with that ice on his left hip. And see him got out there with kind of the safety position right now for Randolph. Well, right at the 50-yard line, Drews rolls over to his right round and being chased up the field, and they get to Bermania, about a 12-yard completion inside the 40-yard line. Drews to Bermania.
Drews has played well in this game. He's run the ball extremely well. He's made some nice passes. Receivers have helped him out, tipping some balls up to themselves and making a secondary play.
Yeah, he's a nice player.
Yeah, he's a tough kid.
Clock continuing to run now, down to 2:15 left in the game. 38-14 Randolph. We'll get some on-field interviews with some of the Randolph players and the coach. Drews a little trickery to get himself a first down inside the 30-yard line. Up the field, still acting like he was going to throw the ball, even though he's way past the line of scrimmage, and got the Randolph player to bite and got himself a nice little carry. Actually, didn't quite get the first down, just a little shy. Second down and short now for Cambria.
Yeah.
Under 2 to play.
Does keep the clock moving. That's the positive for the Rocket fans.
First down from the 29.
Second down and short now for Cambria Friesland, looking down the field, down to Bermania, and that's going to get overshot just a little bit right about the 10-yard line. So incomplete pass will stop it, make it a third down and short.
Pass intended for Carson Bermania is incomplete.
Be checking in Savannah out there. Awesome, says go Rockets. And I hope you enjoyed the game, the people that had tuned in here, and all the people that will be watching it later on tonight. Having to watch, probably get the little viewing parties with some of the players and the parents. And you got to talk about it. You can't just go home and go to bed after this. You got to talk about it. You're all hyped up and geeked up after a win like this against your rival. Cruz gets knocked out of bounds, but does get a first down for Cambria. 1:31 left in the ball game. 38-14 Randolph.
See if I can tally up a few stats here so we can get your interviews and maybe get out of here.
Yeah, that'd be nice if you can maybe give me Carter's and Ben's stuff. I'm for sure going to talk to those two guys when I go down there. So I can kind of throw that at them. Yeah, we just won.
Yeah, I think I have Carter Meredith, 10 carries, 146, a couple of TDs.
He got 2 TDs? Carter got the last one.
No, I'm sorry.
He got 1
touchdown and 2 2-point conversions.
And that's going to get picked off by the Rockets, and heading up the right sideline with it now.
Meredith.
Carter Meredith, why not? Carter, have yourself a ball game, why don't you? Plays with confidence. Reason a good leader out there, and good job. A great night here for Carter Meredith, and that's definitely one of the players I'm going to try to get a chance to talk to. Throw an interception on his stats too for the night. Randy was just kind of reading off all of his offensive stats. Still a little tight, looks like, in that hamstring off and on. Walking like an old man back over to take a snap with 1:19 left. Always a good night for whoever wins this ball game between these two rivals, and Randolph gets to savor it, kind of shaking the hands already with the guys that they know so well from just 5 miles west of here.
They're going to need to take a knee yet, one more play. Excuse me.
And maybe I'll let, as the time runs out, I'll let Randy and Jeff kind of wrap things up, and I'll try to get at least a couple of the players to talk to out there, and then we'll also talk to Tom Chase if we get a chance. So you guys can finish things out. I'm going to head up there with a microphone. Here you go.
All right.
Sounds really good. Just doing a quick test on the microphone to make sure that I've got decent reception with it.
That is game over, folks. Randolph comes from behind with a 38-14 victory. Down late in the first half, able to score. As we said, if you're joining us late, Cambria Friesland had 11-minute and 17-second drive the entire second quarter, scored. Randolph comes back in 30 seconds and scores to take the lead 16-14 at halftime, and they've never looked back. We're going to take a break. Jeff will run a couple ads. Steve's going to go down and try and get Coach or a couple other players for some stats, and we'll be back for the wrap-up.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in Waupun, to talk some football. It's back.
It's back. The weather doesn't seem like it's back yet, but we're there. So Sundays, Packer games, we've got Bloody Mary specials, we got wings, we got giveaways for the game. Come down, check that out with Andy and the crew. Saturdays, we've also got the buy one, get one half off appetizer deal. So if you're a college football nut, if Charter decides to get our games back on TV here, come down, check all that stuff out. And obviously some really great beer on tap. All of our Oktoberfests are in. It's a great time to be a beer drinker.
And, of course, coming up, the meat raffle returns in September.
We're going to start them up and hopefully get some interest again. Nobody's got boats and camping to go do. So September 17th, we're going to start our meat raffle. Recipient to be determined. We'll let you guys know next week. But if you have any interest in being a part of our meat raffle, contact us here at the bar at 324-5505. Talk to myself or Andy, and we can get you on the schedule.
The other bar, Main Street in Waupun. Go Bucky, go Pat, go.
Go, go, go.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
The Boathouse Pub and Eatery on the shores of Fox Lake serves lunch and supper with the best view of Fox Lake. Their menu gives you many delicious options like burgers, pizza, nachos, chicken, sandwiches, wraps, and so much more. The Boathouse has great specials Monday through Saturday, including all-you-can-eat chicken wings, all-you-can-eat spaghetti, burgers and fries, tacos, and of course their amazing fish fry. Bring your friends or make new ones at the Boathouse Pub and Eatery on Chief Kuno Trail, Fox Lake.
Summers in Wisconsin. One day it's 70 and sunny, the next day humid and 100. Stay one step ahead with All-Phase because your comfort is our priority. Hi, this is Bucky with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Columbia, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Our family-owned business is here for you in all seasons. We have over 25 years in the field. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Marshview Veterinary Clinic is a proud supporter of the student athletes of the Randolph Rockets. The team at Marshview is happily accepting new patients for wellness and surgery. We're also pleased to offer emergency and urgent care services for pets throughout the community. Dr. Jeff Hookstead, Dr. Jackie McIntyre, Dr. Colby McIntyre, and the friendly staff at Marshview look forward to seeing you and your four-legged companions. Go Rockets!
Okay, welcome back to Randolph. Steve Winterhack on the field here. Randolph winning convincingly in the ball game. And we're going to talk to hopefully a couple of the players here for Randolph, along with Tom Chase, the head coach of the Randolph Rockets. But great second half, some fortuitous happenings out there. Of course, that fumble was definitely forced by Randolph speeding up Carter Drews out there and getting the ball back after that fumble. And then that 4th and inches that they stopped them. Again, a missed snap from the center to the quarterback. And then Randolph getting it back and making the big stop and taking advantage and scoring. So, again, a pretty impressive victory here on homecoming night. They go to 3-1 in the conference. Cambria goes to 1-3. And a nice showing here by the Randolph Rockets, who looked like they really couldn't stop totally Cambria in that first half, and they changed that in the second half with a stop in just a 3-and-out to start the second half of action when they kicked the ball off first, and that kind of set the tone a little bit for them and saying, hey, we can stop these guys. And that was a big stop again for Randolph. We're going to try to maybe Carter Meredith and Ben Paul we're going to talk to if they don't. I know they got a lot of the student section here waiting to talk to them too and celebrate homecoming night with them, but see if we can get a chance to talk to them and Coach Tom Chase here in the field. I don't know if Randy's got any more numbers you want to throw out there.
Okay, well, Steve's going off air a little bit. We'll say again, everything's unofficial, but I had Carter Meredith, 10 carries, 146. He had that big 73-yard touchdown run that really amplified his stats. Ben Paul, end of the night, 8 carries, 93 yards, just shy of 100 himself. The other big guy, well, Nicholas Kutzma, he kind of went out. He only had 1 carry in the first half, 3 yards, and then he didn't, I don't know if he went in the game offensively at all in the second half. Jacob Kyle ended up, he had 10 carries, 42 yards. He had a 2-point conversion as well. Again, not much in the passing game. They had the long touchdown pass from Carter Meredith to Nicholas Miedema for 35 yards in the touchdown. And I think one of the other things of significance, Cambria did lose maybe their top player, or one of their top 2 players, and Trevor Krieger going down, and he did not come back. I don't think after that he had some kind of a lower leg injuries. He sat out from there. So again, Randolph was down 14-8 with 43 seconds left in the half. They got the ball back after Cambria had the ball for the entire second quarter. 11 minutes, 17 seconds. They controlled the ball. They scored. 43 seconds left, and they get it. And here comes some of the players. Now we'll keep it right here. We'll just see if Steve can catch somebody.
I'll bring him back over here, but I'm going to try to get him.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
he can't hear us.
Yeah, he can't hear us, but we'll just keep it live here. And again, what a Randolph going ahead 16-14 right before half, and then able to pull away here in the second half. So really a nice victory for the Rockets on their homecoming, and they got them bragging rights for a little while. So
yeah, I have to agree with you that was the turning point here in this game, because we were both sitting up here going, oh no, what are they going to do? And they're not getting the ball at half. Start of the third quarter, and with Cambria getting it and possibly controlling the clock, we thought things were going to be a little bit of a challenge for Randolph, but it didn't turn out that way.
All right, it looks like Steve is ready on field. He's going to have Carter Meredith, I can see for sure. Maybe a couple of the other players, but trying to gather them up. As we said, it's always live and it's always difficult, but really a nice opportunity here. Randolph doing a job.
Okay, we're back on the field again. Randolph winning homecoming night 38-14 against their arch rivals, the Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers. And I did talk to this young man before the game, and I said, "You're going to put a show on tonight, Carter Meredith." And what a big game you had, over 140 yards rushing unofficially, according to our stats that we have. But just talk about this game. Pretty tough in the first half. You really had to work for things in the first half.
Yes, sir. We just at halftime we were talking about how we switched our whole defense because they just kept pushing the ball, and we had to stop it. And we did a great job in the second half.
We'll talk about your opportunities out there. I mean, I knew you're very athletic, but man, you showed some speed out there today and some great moves. You really have those little quick moves that get outside and open. Did you just feel it tonight? This is a night that maybe you should take over a few of the things. You make those decisions out there if you're going to hand it off or keep it.
Yes, sir. Big help to this guy helping me fake it, so they tackle him and not me, so I could get on the outside. But big thanks to him and my blockers and linemen. And,
of course, we were talking about your stats, and then all of a sudden you just intercept the ball, so you throw that on you. I thought, have a night, why don't you? So how does it feel to knock off a team that your arch rivals out there? You probably know a lot of those guys from that team, if not everybody.
Yeah, they're very great people. I love them, but played hard and took homecoming home. Yes, so let's get it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, Carter Meredith. Let's talk to Ben Paul, too. We mentioned you a lot in the beginning. I know you kind of went into a blocking mode there for a while. Then all of a sudden, I had just mentioned, I haven't mentioned Ben's name yet for a while. And all of a sudden, boom, you knock off that big touchdown run. And then that one almost he got to the end zone. He didn't want to get there all the way so Carter could get a touchdown or something.
I got pushed out. I tried. I just couldn't finish it off. But he got it for me. And my lead blockers.
Yeah, talk about your duties here tonight. You go from a ball handler to a blocker out there. Great moments on defense out there, and a little bit of everything for Randolph.
Yeah, I mean, we're just a little team, a small team, and we just got people to fill positions. And
what does it mean to you to knock off Cambria? Is this I mean, that's your arch rival, and you're probably friends with these guys too, but you're competitors too.
Like Carter said, they're great guys. It's just really exciting beating our rivals. It's just a big game, homecoming, and have a great day tomorrow.
Okay, Ben and Carter, you guys go celebrate with your fans over there. So great night tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And we'll see if I can talk to Coach Tom Chase over here. I know he's putting things away, but if he can still pick me up yet.
Yep.
Okay, Tom.
Excellent, Steve.
Tom, you have time to talk. We're on the. If you have time to talk, we're doing a live interview right now. So.
I'll take time right now.
Okay. Head coach of the Randolph Rockets, Tom Chase, and just thoughts on the ball game today. What a battle between a couple of rivals.
Yeah, it always is. Cambria is always very good. Coaches, great job coaching them over there. They're always very disciplined. We had a couple of breaks that went our way today, and which is something that we didn't have all year. So it's been a huge thing. So what a great battle by both teams.
Yeah, I really liked how you guys responded in that second half. What did you talk to them about at halftime to come out and got a nice 3-and-out stop to start the second half, and something you didn't do in the first half?
Yeah, well, give Coach Hepp a lot of credit there as our D coordinator, and we put a few things in together, adjustments that we did. So we got a 3 and out. We got a couple other stops, give us a chance to get the ball in Carter's hands a little bit more because we needed Carter to win the game for us, at least help us win the game because obviously Nick.
Yeah, what an athlete. I knew he was a great athlete, but man, he showed those quick moves he has and the breakaway speed. He really had a great night. Then he ended with a interception to kind of seal the deal.
Yeah, Carter's a great kid, a great player. He's an example of all of our kids. They just come to work. They love playing football, and we are so lucky to have our kids. It's just a great thing. Our community's awesome.
Big game for the conference, too. You're 3-1 now in conference play. That puts them at 1-3 on the season. So, very important game for you guys, winning this game tonight.
Huge game right now. So, we have an opportunity now to get another win and at least get a playoff berth and then go from there. And
again, Randolph winning 38-14, and we're going to wrap things up. Great homecoming night. A lot of happy people in Randolph to celebrate homecoming. It's going to be a fun night in Randolph tonight. So, I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Randy taking the trip over here with me. Jeff Sauer, of course, A-plus job on his video streaming and what he provides with us, all his equipment here. And I'm Steve Winterhack saying so long from Randolph High School, where they win homecoming night to go 3-1 in conference and 4-2 on the season, knocking off their main rival in the conference, the Cambria Friesland Hilltoppers, by a score of 38-14. Have yourself an excellent weekend. This has been Randolph Rocket Football on RP Sports.
Thanks to our sponsors in today's game: Holman Auto Sales, National Exchange Bank and Trust, New Medical Center, Waupun Equipment Company, All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. The Other Bar, Dentistry of Wisconsin, C. Bruxma Electric, American Family Insurance Agent Christine File, Ergo Bank, The Boathouse, Randolph Family Dental, Ace in the Hole, Randolph Health Services, Marshview Vet Clinic, and Roberts Brothers Painting.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at RadioPlusInfo.com.